timing, not perfect timing. Hello, everybody. Welcome in.
You gave me a countdown.
I gave you a countdown and you nailed it. Welcome in, everybody. Intrusive thoughts win. Welcome in, everybody, to our Legends of the Silver Scream Shiver campaign. For those of you who haven't dropped by for a while because we've been kind of on mini hiatuses and stuff, this is your current Dreadship replacement service until Dreadship comes back later in the year. No, Silverhand, it's not over as of yet, but what's happened is it's gone on a mini hold just while we kind of revamp a few things. Elo had to have some surgery done, so she was away for a bit with that. So we took the opportunity to kind of end the act, and then we're going to be basically coming back with it either the end of the year or January time with Act 3. In the meantime, we are running a horror campaign every Tuesday where our players play actors at the cursed Silvermoon Studios. And each week is essentially a self-contained one-shot where they play through a movie, but also learn more about the haunted studio that they are currently working for. And that's the basic premise. So yes, welcome in, everybody. And today we are joined by, because this lineup can change week by week, we are joined by Tiny, if you want to do a quick hi.
Hi as myself, or hi as my character?
Yeah, both.
Hi, I'm Tony Jacquelina. I am a vampire streamer from the UK. I am your millennial vampire mom, and today I'm going to be playing Lydia, who is going to be playing Dr. Evelyn Markham, who is a paleobotanist who joined the team as a sci-fi consultant.
A sci-fi consultant.
Sci-fi scientific consultant. So yeah,
cool.
All plan to go.
All plan. Next up, we have Starry.
Oh shit. I could bring Bram.
Hey, howdy, hey!
Hey, howdy, hey! I'm Star. I'm your favourite Eldritch.
The way that worked? That actually locked her the fuck in.
It really did. No, I'm not done.
I like that
great.
you triggered a vocal stim with her own intro.
That's great.
So good.
Hey, howdy, hey! I'm Star. I'm an Eldritch demon who plays The Sims and is gonna host a podcast soon enough. Fuck you, Ken.
Hey, it worked. It worked. And who are you playing in Legends of the Silver Scream?
Mallory.
Mallory.
Yay.
Okay, we'll move on so you can catch your breath. Elo, it's your first time joining Silver Stream, so do you want to introduce yourself and Cara for us?
I will do so. Hi, hello everyone. My name's Aloria. I'm a Shrine Maiden only VTuber. I'm a cozy, chaotic variety streamer, and also the man of mischief. I have to try and not laugh at this. My character of the Silver Scream is Cara Loft, who is
Go on.
She's a stunt double, and has sought fame through her survival films, and her inspiration for this was her mentor Gabriel's. And today she will be playing Sofia Delgado, who is a field biologist used to working with dangerous animals in the wild. So we shall see how this goes.
It's Lara Croft playing Steve Irwin. Okay, next up we have Deuce.
Hi, I am Deuce, your kleptomaniac nutjob. And I will be playing Sterling Van Aster III, who will also be playing. This is worse than watching Inception. Who will also be playing Darius Holt, an ex-military security contractor sent as a security escort.
Mm-hmm. And then last, but and
I will
also,
see you in my trailer.
and also Sterling apparently has a little problem with not dying, because he has died in every session so far.
3 for 3, 3 for 3, 3 for 3.
So let's see what happens. And last
Look,
up,
darling, we have to give people what they want.
Yes, please die. Please jump into the fray.
and last but certainly not least, we have Ken.
What's up, y'all? My name is Ken Arashi. I am a Stormshark VTuber. I'm a part of Underrealm's Generation 2. I normally play variety games 4 days a week, so stuff like Mega Man, Yakuza, all sorts. And today, I am playing Schmitty, the fantastic comic relief, and I will be applying myself to the auspicious role of Caleb Pryor, an ex-zookeeper who totally hasn't had millions of bite marks on his arm at some point in time. Look, it just adds to my expertise of me dealing with predatory animals. I'm fine. It's fine.
And I'm turning Ken down because I had him at 150%.
Sorry.
You never put Ken above 60, haven't you learned?
Yeah.
Wow! Killed my ears. What the fuck? Why did I have him so loud?
I love the fact
Well,
that
you'd have learned
Schmitty's
this
voice
by
is
now.
full chest as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Normal Ken's fine. It's Schmitty that kills me.
Yeah, Ken is definitely a loud man, yes, definitely.
Really? I hadn't guessed.
Yes.
Wait, I had no idea.
And so for those who haven't seen the system that we're running today, just so I can let everybody know, so because we're playing the Shiver system rather than D&D, I am not your dungeon master or your game master, I am your director. And technically my character would be Victor Slade then, because of course being the director, he is the director of the movies, but we'll be doing a recap in a second. But for those who haven't used Shiver, Shiver is a very simple system where there are 6 proprietary dice. When someone has to make a check, they simply have to roll the right symbol on the number of dice they have on their character sheet. But if they roll a strange check, the doom clock here on the left will tick down. And as it gets close to midnight, things get more and more dangerous, as we have found out in several sessions, where we've normally hit midnight by the end of it. So this is kind of like your timer to getting fucked. So the doom clock will reduce whenever a skull symbol is rolled and the check is failed, but people can also roll luck to get lucky and get themselves extra dice rolls and all that kind of stuff. And we also have the twist option that is available. If you do give people a twist, they will get a reroll to use whenever it comes up that they want to try and make a check that they may have failed, because it's totally not going to have lots of potential death, because we are technically in a one-shot format, which means I can be a little bit more deadly than I would be in a full campaign. So before we get started, does anyone have any questions? And then I'll do a recap.
We're gonna die.
Probably.
Pretty good.
Awesome.
Probably. Well, so far the death count is 2 deaths for Sterling and 1 death for Mallory, so... let's do a very quick recap. We'll get some ambience going in just a second, and then we will start up. But let me just very quickly do a recap of where we are and what is going on for those who haven't caught the previous sessions. So to start with, we've been following the strange and unsettling careers of our cast of actors working for what was once a B-movie powerhouse, Silvermoon Studios, now renowned for cheap creature features and gory slashers. But the studio has recently been producing films of an unusually high quality. And though our cast, but for our cast, the line between movie magic and horrifying reality has begun to blur completely. The story began with The Howling Grill, a Five Nights at Freddy's inspired animatronic horror flick. What should have been rubber masks and props turned out to be something far, far worse. Murderous machines, fueled by real bloodlust, and the actors found themselves running, hiding, and bleeding just like their characters on screen. Sterling was even killed in the carnage, torn apart by a nightmare on set. But when the final film reel came to a close, reality twisted, the wounds closed, the animatronics were nothing but costumes and props again, and Sterling, once dead, was alive and well in his trailer, as though nothing had ever happened. To the outside world, the movie was hailed as a brilliant horror hit, with director Victor Slate praised as a visionary genius. Only the cast knew the truth, they hadn't been acting at all. Drawn back to the studio, despite their fear, the cast accepted further roles in a second film, Deep Blue, a parody of the movie Deep Blue Sea. This time, they took precautions. and spent some time exploring the actual studio, where Schmitty scoured the archives and uncovered some old reels of Silvermoon movies from years past. Films with the cast's own name in the credits, though none of them have any memories of shooting them. Meanwhile, Mallory and Lydia stumbled upon a boarded-up soundstage where they spotted ghostly versions of themselves moving eerily across the set. And with dread mounting, the group nonetheless stepped onto Soundstage 12 and into another nightmare. What was pitched as a campy underwater thriller quickly became a death trap. The research facility they stepped into as a simple set sank deep into the ocean, alarms blared, and genetically engineered sharks hunted them with terrifying intelligence. Schmitty, in a desperate gambit, piloted a submarine to lure the sharks away and nearly became a meal for a monstrous great white. Sterling tried to fight back with a jerry-rigged defibrillator and ended up turning himself into a slightly smouldering corpse.
I do not know.
That was so good.
Oh yes, use the defibrillator underwater.
Yes.
I wonder how this is gonna go.
And meanwhile, Mallory and Lydia were cornered in shark cages, battling off the predators as a slowly moving chain rail moved towards its destination. The survivors were rescued in the nick of time, but not before the great white surged out of the depths and bit Mallory in half. And then, just like before, the camera stopped rolling. Mallory and the still faintly toast-scented Sterling awoke in their trailers unharmed, as if nothing had happened. And the movie premiered to rave reviews, another success credited to Victor Slate's supposed brilliance. Yet the cast could not shake the truth that each film they entered became terrifyingly real, their suffering transformed into movie magic for the masses. But now, weeks later, a new casting call arrives. The title, Triassic Island. And despite every warning sign, every red flag, every death that they've endured, the actors find themselves compelled to return to Silvermoon Studios. Whether by contract, compulsion, or by some darker force, they once again prepare to step in front of the cameras and into another nightmare. And that was our recap. And I've just seen your question in chat, Story. Look, it didn't bite your legs, it bit you at the waist, okay? Your legs were just caught in the crossfire.
Collateral damage.
With my legs.
But yeah, so that is where we are. Is there any questions before we jump in to your arrival at Silvermoon?
I have one, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Given Schmitty's actions towards Victor Slate at the end of the last session, and like them starting to become aware of like the compelling and stuff, can I make a strange check to see like how well Schmitty's starting to try to resist the call of the new casting call?
You can indeed.
I'm gonna give that a try.
Not bad.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
So you try to, as the casting call arrives, you read it, and you immediately feel this compulsion to return. You catch some glimpses of yourself in the mirror, and in momentary flashes, you see behind you the sets that you'd previously stepped into. The Howling Grill flashes for a few seconds as you see mechanical terrors in the background. You see the room begin to flood as the deep sea facility twists behind you in the mirror. And then it all snaps back to reality. And as you try and resist the call, you feel the urge to return, but you still can't pin why. All that you know is that there is something there that is important to you, but you don't know what it is.
Okay. Just to be clear, like even if Schmitty did like fully resist the call, he would still go.
Yeah.
Just a quick question from Kara's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming she doesn't know
No, she wouldn't.
what's been going on.
No,
Okay,
so we'll get into your intro in a second as we introduce your character in. But you're basically like a new cast member that's been pulled in.
I thought that was okay. That's fine.
It's your first casting call at Silvermoon that you're aware of.
Yeah.
Poor sweetheart.
Okay. And Noah's Ty, welcome in. I hope you're doing good. Okay.
Ooh, actually, further question.
Yeah, of course.
Would we have seen Cara Loft's name on the film canister stuff?
Roll me I would say wit to see if you remember. Because you weren't specifically looking for it.
Yeah. Okay, fair.
Okay, no, you wouldn't remember it.
Got it.
Okay.
I'm piecing together some of these little bits outside of the movies.
Yes. Well, there is a whole load of lore for the set, so there is more stuff that you'll be able to discover as sessions go on. Because there is a lot. I have because we haven't really talked about this even like outside of the streams. I have gone ham on the lore. There's a full interconnected story for you guys to unlock as you discover stuff. The one shots. Yeah, I mean the one shots of the format, so that people can make it like, you know, very easy to jump in, watch a session, jump out without having to know everything. But there is an interconnected story for people who watch the whole lot, and for you guys to discover because there's a lot going on here.
Honestly, that's my favorite kind of format of like Monster of the Week until it's not.
Yes.
Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because Apothecary Diaries does something very similar where like you think everything's not connected and then like you start to see like the webs of where shit goes.
Mm-hmm.
La 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 la, no spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers, don't worry.
Yeah, this is the Buffy the Vampire Slayer format of basically like we're gonna do a monster each week, but there's shit going on in the background.
Look, I recently rewatched all of the FNAF lore and all of the playthroughs, so I'm fucking ready.
We're silly when we need them.
Yeah, we're silly.
And don't worry, there is more FNAF stuff coming.
Oh, fantastic.
There is more FNAF stuff coming because, of course, that we're extending this for, well, probably about 4 months longer than I was planning. So there's going to be sequels.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
So, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have my snackies.
Okie dokie. So, let me get some music going. Okay. So,
I don't think I hear anything.
No music on my end.
it should be playing.
I hear
Okay,
it.
music's-
It's be turned up.
I've got it.
Oh, there we
okay.
go.
Oh my god, that's loud.
Okay.
The bait.
Yep. So, you arrive once more at Silvermoon Studios. The cracked asphalt road winding between gutted warehouses, trailers, and skeletal sets. Faded backdrops leaning drunkly against chain link fences. And in the background, a fake western town slouching in the distance, some saloon doors swinging even though there's no wind that seems to be passing through. As you make your way, as you always do, towards Soundstage 12, and this is Lydia, Mallory, Sterling, and Schmitty. So, Kara, you're not quite with them as of yet.
Mm-hmm.
And you make your way towards Soundstage 12. The smell shifts from tar and exhaust to latex, old wood, and something faintly sweet. And you see crew members working around you, passing by, but they don't make eye contact. They move more like they're sleepwalking, carrying props and cables without speaking and without even looking up towards you. And you all arrive at the same Soundstage 12, the one you've always been working at so far, with the crescent logo for Silvermoon stenciled into the loading bay doors. The paint cracked like dried skin, and a faint vibration hums through the ground as though the building itself is alive, or something inside is struggling to get out. And as you approach, the bay doors grind open, hot light spills into the courtyard, accompanied by the smell of fuel and the faint thumping of distant rotor blades. A voice crackles from a nearby loudspeaker from a figure that you can see standing in the soundstage, the unmistakable voice and appearance of Victor Slate. All right, everybody, today is the day. Keep moving, keep breathing. Don't think about what you're seeing, just feel it. Immersion, people, immersion. Get everybody out, get the cameras ready. Jimmy, get down here and get the cameras moving. And you all start making your way into the soundstage. Now, the soundstage, as you saw previously, had the large underwater facility there. The previous time before that, it had what looked like the Howling Grill behind a tarp. But this time, it seems to be dressed a little bit stranger. The floor is painted black with cables twisting across it like veins. There are massive steel doors lining the walls, built into fake rock formations. And you can see screens flickering in the distance, displaying looping, glitched textures, static skies, jungle scrolling across screens, stuttering flames, and fog machines are hissing, filling the air with a chemical haze. Everywhere throughout the room, props are scattered like afterthoughts from previous movies. broken animatronic limbs, blood-smeared masks, consoles covered in switches that don't connect to anything yet still seem to be powered on. And above you, catwalks creak as the crew silhouettes pace back and forward, but when you glance up towards them, the crew seems to be gone. At the centre of the soundstage is a military transport helicopter, matte black and looming like a predator. Its rotor blades are spinning as if they're almost on standby, and around it you've got floodlights cast onto it, casting these shadows across a misty floor. And you can see above you the ceiling has been built with a track, as though the ceiling is set to open. And whatever this set's supposed to be, it looks like it's designed almost like containment of some kind. And Victor paces near the chopper, a megaphone in hand, barking orders that are echoing off the walls and also being transmitted to some of the nearby speakers. His voice is commanding, yet as you look at him, you can see that he is clearly exhausted. You can see that his shoulders are hunched slightly, and he's got a cigarette that's trembling between his fingers. And beside him is Jimmy, and you see him adjust this shoulder-mounted camera 3, the same one he's used in previous shots. But you can also see that his one arm is hidden under a long jacket, despite the heat of the stage lights. And you can see the fabric of that sleeve is damp and stained, but you can't quite make out what the stain is from where you are. Behind them sits his helicopter, and as you approach, Victor shouts out towards you all to welcome you. Ah, my stars have returned! Welcome back to Silvermoon Studios, home of dreams, nightmares, and legends in the making. You've dazzled audiences twice, and I can feel it in my bones. This will be our greatest masterpiece yet. But every epic needs the right cast, and today I brought someone new in to bolster our little family. Allow me to introduce Cara, one of the finest stunt doubles in the business. She's leapt off cliffs, outrun explosions, and even wrestled crocodiles, though sadly those never reels made it to the theatres. But for this production, she'll be joining you all on the set as an extra, but don't underestimate her. She knows how to take a hit, sell a scene, and make danger look effortless. Cara, get down here and introduce yourself. And he kind of signals over to you. Do you want to just give a description of what Cara looks like and kind of what she's kind of wearing and how she's kind of set on the scene?
Yeah, no problem. Where is she now?
She's just on the side catwalk near, so just on the next level up from where Victor is, just behind the helicopter, kind of on a catwalk.
Victor.
Okay, Victor.
Victor.
So, being the flashy stunt double that she is, she walks onto the catwalk, and I'm assuming she could just backflip off of it.
I was going to say, please do a flip.
Which check, please?
Cheers.
Wit check, yeah, I thought so. Watch her land on her fucking head.
I will make fun of you because you made fun of Hal.
That would be the greatest introduction to your character. Just do a backflip, land on your face, and kill yourself immediately.
Literally,
Immediate broken neck.
Yeah. So that's 4 successes. So yeah, you successfully flip. So how do you flip?
So she's gonna like kind of go to the edge of the catwalk, and basically just do like a backflip, like legs like in a, I'd say like cartwheel, and effortlessly like land on her feet in like a crouched position. So
Superhero landing, got it.
Yeah, kind of like a superhero landing, then just like stand up. And
cool.
she tosses her hair over her shoulder, which is this golden hay color, wrapped in a tight braid. And she's got amber eyes. She's about 5'6". She's not too tall. But you can see that, you know, from underneath her the tank top, the white tank top that she's wearing, that she is toned. Like her arm, you can see the muscles in her shoulders and her arms. You know, she is athletic. And she has combat boots on with like some combat like trousers as well. And she just turns to everyone and she's like, "Hi there, guys. Nice to meet you all."
Hi.
Nice
Nice to meet you too.
Like, a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Okay, I stride forward, hand out to shake your hand.
She's gonna take Lydia's hand. She's like, "Lydia, right?"
Yep. Oh, you know me? Slight blush.
I've seen the last 2 films and they were absolutely amazing. You guys absolutely knocked it out of the park.
Oh.
Immersion.
There's
I'm
just like
super
immediate
excited
awkwardness.
I'm so excited.
And we need art of Kara walking into the room and everybody's jaw hitting the floor.
Yeah.
I am so glad I swing both ways. All of
Okay. She's a survival expert, guys.
Yeah, like I said, muscle mummy.
I wouldn't say she's like a muscle mommy, but like tone not
Yeah,
muscly. There is a
Vi.
a little less than Vi, but yes,
A little less than Vi. Okay.
yes.
Less than 5, more than Caitlin, that's the scale.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
The scale is Jinx, Caitlyn, Vi, Savika.
In
Am I wrong?
between Kate and Vi.
There you go.
Still simping, not gonna lie.
Mallory gives the most awkward, very confused wave ever.
Perfect. And then as you kind of meet and kind of mingle for a few seconds, Victor kind of looks over and goes, "Now, Trina is one of your own. Because when the cameras roll, who knows what will happen. Now, smile for me, my perfect cast. The island awaits. And remember, never break character." And he motions towards the helicopter.
Oh, he's
Before we get on, can we do anything like around the set?
If you want to.
So like while everybody's like mingling with Kara, Schmitty would like to approach Jimmy.
Okay. Yep, you make your way over to Jimmy. You can see he's kind of not so much nursing his arm, but his arm is clearly stained around his arm, and he's clearly got his arm loose to his side.
Okay, so Schmitty's gonna like approach and be like, "Hey, Jimmy, buddy, pal, what's the fucking problem? What you got going on there?"
He kind of looks and goes, "Don't worry, it's just a scratch, nothing that we can't fix. It's just a small injury. I caught myself coming out of one of the sound stages. Nothing to worry about. It's okay. Don't worry, I'm fine." But you can see he's clearly shaken by something.
Come on, pal, go get yourself cleaned up. You can't handle this big old camera with one arm. Come on, you gotta go look after yourself. Go get a med kit.
He looks around and he kind of looks, and you can see he looks to see if Victor's looking at him, and he kind of leans a bit closer to you and says, "Camera 3 has to keep running. There's no excuses. It has to keep running."
Yeah, I get you. I can look after the camera. Go patch yourself up, kid.
He's
So nice.
right. Roll a heart check.
Come on.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna bank that luck too.
Okay. He
Wow.
looks and says, I can't give you the camera, but," and you can see he looks over towards the chair that Victor normally sits on when he's directing, and he just goes, You all should know." And he just kind of motions towards it and just goes, "The book. Take a look at the book."
Oh, okay. The book? You mean the one that Victor has?
Yeah, the little bound book. Take a look at that. But I can't stop. I can't put this camera down. Trust me, that would be bad.
Okay, well, here. And like he looks in his pocket and pulls out a special little handkerchief that he's always used. He's like, "Use this, kid. You're gonna be okay."
He sort of smiles and he takes it from you and he lifts his sleeve slightly, and what you see, just very briefly for a few seconds on his arm, there is a coiled scar that looks almost only like very, very faint red, and a couple of pieces of broken skin, but mainly just like a red, almost like not so much a bruise, but you know when you kind of like get like a red patch of skin. It's like that, but it looks like it's coiled around his wrist like a snake. And he puts the kind of the handkerchief over it and kind of holds it. Goes, "Thanks. Take a look, and I'll try and get Victor's attention.
Yeah, no worries. I got you, kid. Look after yourself, yeah? And he's gonna like slap him on the shoulder.
It clearly hurts him, but he smiles. And he looks over towards Victor, and he kind of takes a few steps to him and goes, "Hey, boss, have you got a minute?" And kind of goes towards him and shows him the camera and turns him away from his director's seat.
Book.
Okay. You make your way over to the director's seat, where there is this leather-bound book that's on the seat. Are you going to take it, or do you want to try and flip through it?
How distracted is Victor?
He seems pretty distracted. His attention is on Jimmy, who is pointing frantically at the camera.
I'm gonna flip through it, and I want to try and leave like as little a trace as possible. Is it possible to like take notes down of like what I've seen?
Yeah. So if you want to do so you can either do a luck check or a smarts check.
Luck.
Okay, go for it.
I'm also going to add a luck die to this.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really want to make sure that this works.
That is a lot of luck. So that is
Holy
5 luck. Okay. So.
Fuck yeah!
Holy Schmitty!
So.
Hey, luck is like the one thing Schmitty does good.
Okay, so you can see across this book, it is full of movie titles, dozens, maybe even hundreds, many of which you've never heard of. But as you flip through them, you can see there's things like The Ominous Child, Rosemary's Other Baby, The Autopsy of Jane Don't, Invasion of the Body Surfers, loads of blatant parody movies, Jeepers Sweepers, Nosferatos.
Wild's like reading through all of the future like session names right now.
I've got I have like 50 of these things written.
That's great.
The Fog Machine, totally not a parody of the Fog. Nightmare on 5th Street, Texas Power Tool Massacre. There's this big pile of movies. But what you notice as you're looking through them, each entry has a cast list, and several of them have your names. But one thing that strikes your attention is that the last column always reads one of two things: either released or terminated. And you can see that there are several movies in that list that have your names on the cast list that are labeled as released.
Okay, so the last column had released or terminated, and the ones that we've starred in, several of them say released.
Correct. But most of them you don't well, none of them you recognize the names of.
Okay,
I know this.
say...
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was like, do any of the ones with us have terminated on? But obviously this is to Ken because like Lydia won't know.
Yeah, I was gonna check. Like, am I able to see past movies?
So there are past movies. These are all past movies.
Can I find like the Howling Grill? Can I find like the
with the luck check that you had? Yes, you can see Howling Grill is on there and Deep Blue is on there, and they are both labeled as released.
Right. Okay. So it's the movie. So it's the movie, not the individual actors that are released or terminated.
Correct.
Oh.
Right. Okay. Can I like on the cast lists? Is there anything specific? Like, do I see like an X over Sterling's name or something like that to show that like he plans to kill certain people in certain sessions?
Roll a smarts check.
Come on, Schmitty.
Schmitty!
No.
That's smart. Okay, so
Oh.
as you're trying to analyze information you're taking in, what you do realize is that most of the ones that say released have some names written in black and some names written in red. The names that are written in red in the entries that you've done, so in the Howling Grill, Sterling's name was written in red, and in the Deep Blue, Mallory and Sterling were both written in red. But one thing that does strike you is that there is no entry for the movie that you are about to film.
Right. Interesting. So all of it's past movies. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna quickly put the. Is there any like further like information, like cover page, back page?
It's just almost like a log of past productions, so there's no real other information on it.
Gotcha. Okay, Schmidt's gonna put the book down and like quietly rejoin the group.
Okie dokie. Does anybody else have anything they want to do before we get onto the helicopter?
No.
No. Actually, can we explore a touch at all?
Yeah.
So you can take a look around the soundstage, but the soundstage itself is a closed set, so you can't really exit, but you can take a look around the soundstage if you did want to.
Can Cara go and speak to the director?
Of course, yeah.
Which one's the director again? Sorry.
Victor Slate.
Victor Slate.
Victor!
I thought so. Right.
Victor.
He's the guy that looks like Wesker.
Right.
Yeah, but we can't see him.
Yeah, he's like Wesker in a suit.
Hey, Vic, my man.
Hey, boss man!
Hey, yo, boss man. Hey, Vic, my man. Can I just check out your stunt equipment? Just for like safety precautions, you know. I mean, I assume there's gonna be some stuff going on, so I just want to make sure that everything is, you know, set up safely.
Yeah, he looks over to him and goes, sure thing, prop cases are over there. He kind of points towards like a load of prop cases at the back of the room. And just says, yeah, there's loads of storage crates over there with all the different props and all of the equipment in. Feel free to take a look through anything you need to look at.
Cool. So she's gonna like head over on there, and I want to look at like things like you know, like, how do I explain it? You know, like wires that've got clips on, or like if you're like towing like a car and you've got like those fabric like
Yeah, like the carabiner clips on ropes and stuff.
yeah, all that like like kind of situation. She wants to like kind of like test that, like, and like pull it and like, you know what I mean, like just yeah.
Yeah, you start working your way through the prop storage case. Do you want to roll me a go for a smart? Actually, no, wit, because you're witty in the situation. So yeah, wit check, please.
Oh my god, my hiccups.
Oh, it's a good job you had a talent dice.
Yeah.
So, oh god.
Hello, remember to bank your luck.
Yes.
How do I do that?
You should put there's a little look section on your character sheet. Just put the 1 in there, and you can then use that to add an extra dice to one of your rolls later.
Oh, okay, cool, thanks.
Most people can only bank 1 luck at a time. Me being the lucky bastard I am, I can bank 3.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so you start making your way through like these prop cases and taking a look at what's there, and all of the equipment is top notch. There's a few bits which are clearly from like cheaper studios that they bought in, like some of the like costumes and masks that are in these prop cases look old, like really old, but all of the safety equipment looks very, very recent, and they've done a good job of purchasing decent equipment.
Okay, cool. Absolutely happy with that.
Could I follow her over there?
Sure thing.
I mean, I wasn't going to follow either. Okay, so looks like we may be simping a little.
It's the girls. Hey, Cara, right?
Yeah, it's cool. You're Mallory, right?
Yeah. Victor ain't listening, is he? That's to DM. Shit.
No, he's still talking to Jimmy.
Grand. How much faith do you have in your own abilities?
I mean,
Of like running, athletics.
I'm pretty confident. I've done all of my stunts myself, and a lot of them pretty dangerous.
Good.
You know, and those goddamn rubber bullets, they come hard, you know.
No, you can feel the simping. It's like it's tangible.
No. Fuck you guys.
Car out here short-circuiting brains.
I'm just having a picture of what she looks like.
She got the triangle titties and everything.
Yeah.
You're evil. Cara.
Mm-hmm.
do not break character.
Sure.
No, I mean this deadly seriously, as if your life fucking depends on it. Do not break character.
Oh, is he one of those kind of directors? Jeez. They're kind of annoying, aren't they? Like, between, like, us girls.
I'm just gonna look to Lydia. Something like
Yeah,
that.
I've walked over at this point and heard it as if it's life or death.
Yeah. And, don't worry about any scrapes or anything. They usually go away by the next day.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get a few scrapes now and again. She kind of looks around. Look, this one. Can you see this burn here? That's when I had to roll through like this like fire explosion. Pyrotechnics got a little bit weird, but we're all good. I'm fine.
Can I like investigate that burn?
Sure.
Lydia.
Fucking as the medical officer comes out.
Anyway,
So I'm not a paladin, but I want to lay on hands.
stop it with the telepathy.
Debbie,
use
can
my
we get a
nanobots to
compilation of just us lot simping over Cara?
Have you seen Cora?
Oh, she's hot. Anyway.
And as this is going on, Victor kind of shouts out over and says, "Hey, look, we've got to get going. We only got a certain amount of time on location this time."
Right, let's go. Oh, great character.
And,
You got it.
Pretend that
Do you have your
everything's real. Yeah.
Do you have your bag with you this time, Mallory? This is
Ah, fuck.
outside of game.
I don't have anywhere to put him. Yeah, have him. I have it.
Okay, I just look at your bag, then look at you, and it's like, then I go into the into the chopper.
To pet him before we go.
Yeah. Can I?
Totally open my bag. Cara sees all this.
Pet the
I'm just petting.
So, Cara, in case you don't know, Mallory has a cat in her handbag.
I'm sorry, what? You didn't fucking tell me this. I don't want to pet the fucking cat right now.
Cara, you wanna before we go?
I want to pet the cat.
You wanna pet?
I'm gonna pet the cat.
Well, yeah.
Obviously.
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 I'm kind of allergic to cats, but I don't care. They're so cute.
Oh no.
Oh, don't rub your eyes after then.
I already did.
Why?
So this goes on for a few minutes as a very, very teary-eyed, clearly having an allergic reaction Cara is led to the helicopter by two people
There's a
clearly
puppy
simping
slip
behind her.
We're not simping. What do you mean?
Lydia Belmont does not simp.
I'm definitely not into women.
So you'll make your way to the helicopter.
Yep.
Okay. And as you all step onto the helicopter, the rotor's kind of ticking above you. You can see the crew making final checks, and you can have this smell of aviation fuel burning and this salt, almost like a strange sea breeze, as if you were like near the sea, which is strange since Silvermoon is miles from any ocean. And you see a handful of staff like bustling around with clipboards and radios as you make your step into the helicopter. And as you climb aboard, you all spot, sitting in the interior of the helicopter, is another actor. A very nervous-looking man who's dressed in civilian clothes, worn boots and a jacket that's sort of one size too big, who gives you all this kind of awkward half smile as you step on, avoiding eye contact and kind of fidgeting with a cap in his hands, looking really uncertain. He's the kind of extra that you'd barely notice on a film set, someone who's there just to fill space. And his voice when he speaks is very small and uncertain. And also, very quickly, Ellie's last thing for the follow, really appreciate it. He reaches out saying, we've got a long trip, huh? This place isn't too bad once you get there, but it's a bit of a journey, but hey, that's just the job, right? He kind of laughs as he kind of puts his hands together and you all get your seats.
Schmitty like races in and gets a window seat and immediately straps himself in. He is so excited to be in a helicopter. He's like bouncing in his seat, and then he then looks over to the guy as he talks. He's like, "Yeah, sure, pal, but yeah," and then like immediately like turns back out to look out the window.
As Mallory gets in, she just goes, "I do not understand how you're excited for this. Genuinely,
Who you what?
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't understand how you are excited for this."
Bro, I fucking love helicopters. What are you talking about?
You know what I mean?
Okay. And as you all get on, the guy sitting around by you kind of like fiddling with his cap, looking very, very uncertain about himself, as the pilot signals and the rotor begins to spin. The cabin rattles and voices start to become louder to compete against the mechanical roar of the helicopter. And the ceiling of the studio opens as the helicopter rises through it. And as before, when these things have happened, the world falls away, the floor coated in mist, and before you realise it, where once was a studio, there's an ocean spreading in all directions. At first, it's quiet except for the rhythmic thump of the helicopter blades. Then, as the world fades into nothing, the nervous man across from you looks up, and his eyes are now sharp. The meekness completely gone, and the way that he sits has completely changed. He's now got straight posture, steady, and where he was wearing civilian clothes, his clothing has changed into a gamekeeper's uniform, and he's got an arm resting on the strap of a battered rifle. His voice changes completely too. No longer meek, it's now low and gravelly. And he turns towards you and says, "Name's Keller. I'm the gamekeeper. They didn't tell you much, did they? Figures. No one comes out here unless they've been lied to, paid too much, or both." He leans kind of forward, eyes narrowing as he kind of looks around, out onto the rolling fog, where the outline of an island starts to grow against the horizon. "So it's been a week since we've lost contact. Sure to get down there, find out what we can, and get out. But don't listen to the scientists. They'll tell you it's research, science, progress. Well, what they made here isn't any of those things. They're clever, patient, hungry. And the worst part is they learn. Just watch your backs." What are you all doing?
So, what exactly do they make here?
Well, they've been studying bringing back extinct species, I guess, but they look weird to me. They tried to make them, well, they're meant to be dinosaurs, big-ass lizards. But these things aren't...
Dinosaurs?
Well, these things aren't fucking dinosaurs. They're fucking birds, and they're menacing as fuck.
Well, I mean, according to like science nowadays, dinos did have feathers back then, so maybe they're just trying to create what they would.
Explains why they'd bring a paleobotanist in.
Well, that's what they're meant to be like, but... tell you what. If you ever get a glimpse of them, you'll see what I mean.
How big a bird we talking, mate?
In it!
He's...
You just said it like in it, bruv!
It just ended up more roadman.
Alien accent.
I immediately picked up on the Australian. I just thought about Kai.
Ah!
Cannot escape the allegation.
Can you tell what it is yet?
Can you tell what it is? I'm from Space Australia. It's like Australia in space.
Twice.
So, as his words kind of linger in the air, you realise clearly that the meek stranger that was sitting there is just completely gone. The man that's there is definitely not the one that was sitting there a few minutes ago. And as a few minutes go past, you see looming through the mist is a vast island. And as you approach, the helicopter begins to bank across the top of the jungle, and you can see a jungle below you. And clearly through the jungle canopy, you can see movement. Big movement. The cabin tilts and the fog peels away, and you travel over for a while. And for a heartbeat, you glimpse these impossible shadows moving in the green mass. Long necks swaying, wings unfurling. And then, before you can even react, there is a shattering, scraping sound. A shriek that is not metal, not a machine, but alive. And the cabin lurches violently as something massive swings and hits the side of the helicopter. Oh my god, that came through louder than it should have done.
Jesus. Oh no, it's peak.
Wait, what?
Whatever. Ready to climb.
Whatever hits the side of it is huge. These large leathery wings and ragged feathers smash into the side of the helicopter, and a hooked beak bristling with teeth flashes past the nearby viewing window, and then it's gone, swallowed again by the fog. The helicopter begins to tilt hard, loose gear slamming around the cabin. What are you all doing?
Because Schmitty was like staring out of the window, he freaks the fuck out because he was the closest. Ah! What the fuck? Guys! Big thing! Big scary thing!
Fucking alright. We're not even fucking in.
The helicopter tilts.
Okay, we're strapped in and all this good stuff, right?
You are all strapped in.
Okay, any
Is
weapons or
there
anything
a
that we can all
gun
take?
on the...
Yeah, that guy had one. That guy has one.
Lydia and Sterling
I'm-
both going for the weapons.
Weapons?
Weapons! Look, I'm sorry, I'm simping. Have you seen Carla Loft?
I really hope I'm stand extra. All I'm saying.
I mean,
Sorry, Alan.
I'm a security escort, and there's no way I'm going in there without guns.
So
Is there a big gun on the helicopter?
there's not like a gunning position on the helicopter, but there is a case that you would be aware of that is the prop case that was there originally, which contains parts of your uniform and equipment that would contain your gun as a security staff member.
Right, I'm going for it.
Okay, so you so go on.
Okay, no, you're going.
So you open up this what was once a prop case and is now clearly a military container containing a not like an assault rifle, but like a game rifle, like a single load rifle, as well as a flare gun.
What's the other guy doing?
Okay.
The guy who changed.
So you see him taking his rifle to on his arm and leans towards the window to try and get a glimpse of this thing. So he's clearly very, very consciously trying to get a shot on this thing.
Oh, he's dying first.
So is the helicopter still in flight?
It's still in flight, but it is tilted hard and loose gear is slamming around the cabin. You can see red lights flashing, the engine is stuttering, and it is clearly going down.
Would I recognise that it's about to go down?
You would,
And
yeah.
then yelp timber.
You've done these kind of... You've been in like, collapsing vehicles before as part of your stunt shows.
I thought so. Shit, guys. No way to put this. We're going down. You've got parachutes, yeah? Shoot parachutes, yeah?
Do we have parachutes?
You do not.
Of course not. Of course we don't have parachutes.
What kind of site is this?
So...
Not again.
Right, everybody strap in.
We are strapped.
We are
in.
strapped in.
We're going down.
Okay, I'm double checking, making double sure that I'm strapped in.
Okay.
Can we look for parachutes?
Yeah.
Can we
yeah.
make parachutes?
So...
Like, an achievement that be like under the chair or like, you know what I mean? Like as like a normal safety precaution.
So...
Yeah.
Anybody who wants to check can make a wit check.
Yes.
Yep.
So, there's probably not going to be any parachutes.
Damn it! I failed and had a strange.
Oh.
That's also failed and strange. That's also failed and strange.
Woo!
It was cultist war.
Ignore that.
So the
That's just me using a roll. It should have been a private roll rather than a public roll.
Okay, I got 2 successes and a luck, so bank that luck and hopefully find a parachute.
Right,
Okay.
so how far does the doom clock go down?
We are at 54 minutes, sorry.
God damn it.
Ease.
Which isn't too bad. As you all start to scramble around the cabin looking for sort of safety equipment. So there aren't any parachutes. You spot that there was clearly a place that parachutes would have been, but has been too cheap to equip them.
Of course.
Oh,
Brilliant.
fuck whoever
Also,
did
we
this.
are in ads at the moment, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
We can wait 30 seconds for them. There's only another 50 seconds left. But, yeah. You can see that the cases that would normally contain the parachutes have clearly been very, very cheaply replaced with like props that are still props they haven't replenished.
It's...
So we'll wait 30 seconds and then we'll do the next bit.
if I'd found a parachute, I was totally going to ask Cara if she wanted to hold on to me when we jumped out.
Look, I'm gonna offer it to the team, so...
Excuse me?
So much simping. The amount of fan art that you're going to get of Cara from people in this chat is going to be
Should I
unreal.
get my iPad? Should I start sketching while we're playing?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think it's funny because she's just not the type of character I usually play either.
Same with Lydia, to be honest.
Yeah. I love the fact that you go, it's not the kind of character that I played before, but then you did play like in the I can't remember, Serena, like that, yeah, who was with the golden leg, yeah, with the golden leg, who used to work in the brothel. But yeah, so as you're rapidly searching, the jungle rushes up to meet you, and this helicopter is going down fast. Within seconds, you feel the impact of trees hitting the helicopter, and the last thing you hear before impact is Keller, the man who was the gamekeeper, steady voice cutting through the chaos, just going, "Brace for impact!" Before you crash into the canopy. I need all of you to make a luck check.
Hell yeah. I was actually going to say she really would like to jump out, but if we're making a luck check anyway, then this works.
Can I use my talent die on that? Like, how does my luck die? How does that work?
You just
Can I
add
bank
one
that luck?
dice to the roll. You
Oh,
can.
dear.
I'm gonna bank that luck.
Yeah.
Can I
Oh
do
dear.
Yeah.
Oh,
People
no.
people can re-roll if they've got re-rolls to use. Remember, you only get one.
Oh, I'm going to re-roll that.
I only need one
Is there a
succeed,
DC
don't
on
I?
this, may I ask?
It's just determining if people are getting injured in the fall. That's all it's
Are
doing.
you having a
Okay.
giggle?
What did you say, Deuce?
We only need one luck to succeed, yeah?
All this is doing is determining if people are injured in the crash. So if you roll, the more luck you roll, the less chance you have of being injured, and then I'm going to roll for injury.
Okay.
I want to re-roll that, by the way.
Yeah, you can re-roll.
Okay. I've just done a re-roll, by the way, so you
Okay.
don't want to take one down off me.
Yeah, I need to do these in the chat. So
Oh my
twist,
fucking god.
tiny. That should be twist, tiny, twist. Hello. Twist starring. Anybody else re-roll?
Nah. Also, the
Nope.
twist tiny you didn't have an exclamation mark before it.
Yeah, I put another one in. It deletes automatically.
And
Okay, so. So, let me roll for injuries to see who gets injured in this fall. Where are we? I just need to. So I'm going to roll to see how many injuries I get to dish out, and then people with the lowest rolls are where they get dished out to. That one. And there is one injury. Who rolled the lowest and the most strange? That would be Cara. No. Well, no. Correction. There's.
Is there a tie?
No, it is Cara. She's the only one that didn't roll any luck.
Yeah, I don't have any luck.
Yeah.
I
So.
didn't either.
Yeah, but you also got. Oh no, actually, you're both on 0 successes, and we'll roll 50-50. So I'm actually going to flip a coin. Heads damage goes on to Cara. His tail, so Mallory. So
I shouldn't have brought it up.
Mallory, you immediately immediately break your ankle.
You all find Mallory trapped by the foot underneath a piece of metal now. So as the helicopter crashes, you all kind of manage to brace yourself in the landing, but as you kind of hit the ground, a piece of metal from where one of the impacts bends in as a tree gets hit, a piece of metal kind of coils around and pins into Mallory's shoulder. Mallory, you take 3 points of piercing damage.
Thank you for not going to my leg. I appreciate it.
And after a few seconds, everything goes black as you crash into the ground. And everything's silent as you all, not so much get knocked out, but you all kind of crash into this jungle, and you're trying to kind of pull yourself out of the wreckage as you all find yourself in this jungle.
Okay, everyone, look for coconuts.
Can I find a
Where's
trumpet?
Bing Bong?
Yeah.
And as you step out of the helicopter, you're all able to kind of pull yourself free, with the exception of Mallory, who is stuck, not so much pinned to the seat, but she's got this piece of metal in her arm that's stopping her from being able to reach down to unfasten her belt that was attached.
Shmidty would immediately like to try and help Mallory if possible.
Yeah, I wanna try and help Mallory.
Yeah.
So you both work and you kind of move your way over to kind of help her free, and you can see this wound isn't deep, but you can see it is definitely a piercing wound.
Oh.
Mallory,
Oh.
this is gonna hurt, okay?
Clara.
Um,
Who's Mallory? My name's Clara. Are you thinking of someone else?
Oh no.
Oh.
So
character.
that is a break of character, because you referred to the actor name rather than the person's
I'm
name.
aware.
So we're down by 3 minutes towards midnight. So we're 51 minutes to midnight.
Oh! Bro, she don't know!
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we all look at you panicked.
The way Mallory
Yeah,
was
we,
like,
we do the fucking, you know, the one stare that Stewie does in Family Guy where he like very
Slow tilts his
slowly-
head. Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Are you fucking serious?
Please. Can I have a little look in my? Is there anything that we can like get that you can bite down on while we're like taking this out and stuff in case like?
I mean, it hurts, but I've had worse.
All right,
Right,
Clara.
I've got a belt. She's gonna like unbuckle her belt. So like bite down on the leather.
Mallory's
Clara,
gonna
stop.
take the belt and look away awkwardly.
Absolutely painkillers.
Kara takes off a belt and puts something in Star's mouth, and it doesn't go well. Sorry, I couldn't resist making that joke. Sorry.
Oh, where's the clip button? Where's the clip button?
So yeah, you take off your belt and fold it over so that Mallory can bite onto the belt as you try to remove this piece of metal.
You broke character. That's Clara.
I'm the director.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to make it. I joked. It didn't land. I'm sorry.
No, I can refer to you all as your actors because it makes life easier for me as a DM.
Yeah, you're accurate.
Okay. So who's going to try and remove this?
I mean, I guess Shmidty will give it a try.
Okie dokie. Let's do this as it would be a grit check.
1 sec. And
And anytime.
oh no, never mind. I was going to use rally, but that doesn't really apply here.
Okay.
Okay, clench your teeth, kid. This is gonna fucking suck. Fuck.
Okay.
Schmitty makes it worse.
So that's 3 minutes on the doom clock.
Yeah, what? Yes.
So we're at 48 minutes to midnight. As you pull at this this piece of metal, and there is a crunch as you pull. You manage to pull it out, but Mallory is now bleeding. You take 1 more point of damage. And you are now inflicted with a bleeding status, which means we'll be testing to see how you're bleeding until you can stop the bleeding.
Eddie,
I'm gonna
shit, my
take,
bad.
I'm gonna take the belt from her mouth, and like where's the puncture?
So it's on the shoulder, like on
the
the
shoulder.
actual shoulder itself.
Okay, got
You're
it.
gonna try and like tourniquet it.
Yeah, I'm gonna like wrap it like under her armpit, and like pull the belt tight, and then like make a hole
I'm just gonna let you do what you do.
to like try and like put pressure on to stop the bleeding.
Make a heart check.
Caleb, I'm gonna fucking hit you. That really hurt.
Okay.
You tie it too tight and break a bone.
You managed to make a tourniquet, but the bleeding is still bleeding quite a lot. You definitely need to get medical attention.
Love that. Got it.
Oh. Oh.
At this point, Keller, the gamekeeper, you can see he's kind of been watching around the outskirts of the... He kind of got out of the helicopter, saw you were all helping each other out, and started to take a look at the area to see where you've all landed. And he comes back towards you all and signals towards the east and kind of goes, "We're not far from the visitor center. We can get there pretty easily. I suggest we try and get out of the jungle. We might be able to find some medical care there."
Sounds like a plan.
Whatever
to me.
you suggest, you know this place better than we do.
Okay.
This is just... Watch your back with some bleeding. They're probably going to track us quite easy if there's anything in the wild, so let's make a movement. And he starts leading you from the wreckage towards the visitor center. As you step out, who's going to be at the back of the group? Who's going to be the last person out?
I vote Mallory.
I was gonna say probably me.
Oh yeah, you're.
So,
I suppose I should go first out.
okay, so Mallory, as you are kind of at the back of the group and you're kind of looking around yourself as you're moving out, you get a glimpse of the pilot, who is clearly very dead. You can see as the helicopter hit the canopy, one of the tree branches went through the cockpit and basically went through the middle of their chest and pinned them to the chair.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
At least we know they're not a vampire. I'd have got disintegrated.
Rude.
But it does mean that I need a fear check from Mallory.
Oh no, poor Mallory.
How do I do that again?
Strange check.
After Huh?
So not only are you now bleeding, you also have one level of fear. So you are now afraid, which means that you have, if I just get the information up...
It was good knowing you.
So you are now afraid, which means you have one less skill die when making a check.
You're a dick.
So...
That's horrible.
Oh, it's not as bad as terrified.
I roll wrong anyway.
It's not as bad as the next day it's up. Could be worse.
Oh,
So-
really? Are there snakes in this jungle?
We shall see.
So Schmitty's gonna like hang back as well, kind of around Mallory, because like he feels bad for like hurting her, and he's gonna try and like help her through. And like, is there anything that like I'd be able to do to try and like reassure her or stop her from freaking out after seeing the dead body?
Yeah, how do you try and calm her down?
So like, what does Schmitty actually see? So like we get out of the helicopter. She's like bleeding. She has like this makeshift tourniquet, and she looks into the cockpit and sees the dead body. Like what reaction does he see?
You see her kind of see what seems, you don't quite see what she sees in the cockpit, but you see her look towards the front of the helicopter and then turn back around, pale as a sheet, as she kind of steps forward as if trying to rush to get away.
Okay. So Schmitty is gonna like, you can kind of surmise what she saw from her being like pale as a sheet, and he's gonna like go and like put his like hand on her back, like hand on her shoulder sort of thing, and be like,
Which shoulder?
yeah, like the not the tourniquet shoulder. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make it worse. And like Schmitty's gonna try and like talk in code, so as not to break character, but like he's gonna be like, "Hey, we've done this kind of thing before, right? We've got this. Don't worry. It's okay." And he's like raising his eyebrows as if like it's not real. The person will be okay. Because like she's obviously gone through death before, and he's kind of like trying to like signal like to remind her of that, and like whoever that person is or was, they'll like pop back and be fine.
Can I please make a check to see if I actually understand what the fuck he's going on about?
Yeah, heart check. Yeah.
And I take a dice off that.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
So that is 9 minutes down the doom clock.
Jesus!
Oh my fucking god.
So
I
we.
just look at you blank as a slate, like, what? Huh?
And then Schmitty's just gonna go, "God damn it, thank God you're pretty. Come on, kid, let's go."
And as the doom clock passes past 45 minutes,
Oh, fuck you.
nothing seems to happen.
I don't like that. No, that's worse.
And you all make your way further into the jungle until you reach this clearing where you can see at the center is this large building. It rises like a ruin with these concrete walls cracked and split. A collapsed section of the roof seems to be sagging inwards that you can see has been crushed by something large. And you can see doors that they're open and they're clearly broken, but they're just kind of hanging on their hinges. And as you make your way up the stairs towards it, you get this smell of like damp and sour air. As you go inside, there's this grand lobby out before you with these kind of like banners hanging. There's a toppled kiosk that's shattered in the center of the floor, with this animatronic kind of almost not quite a dinosaur, but like an early progenitor of a dinosaur. So almost like a similar shape to a T-Rex, but very, very clearly bird-like with a full beak. If anyone knows what a terror bird is, it's a terror bird.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's like frozen mid like a raw animation. But you can see the rubber skin's rotted away to reveal these steel struts inside. And as you step forward, you can see that these brochures are scattered around the ground, some maps. But deep inside, you also hear the faint tapping of something, but you're not sure what it is.
No, no.
What are you all doing?
So we're in this
Crying?
like visitor center thing, right?
Yeah.
First things first, medkit.
Literally, I was about to say the same.
Okay, in that case, Lydia, I'll allow you to like take point on figuring out that.
Yeah, I mean, we can both look in different directions to go and see if we can find a medkit.
That is true. I'd like to look under the kiosk because I would assume that that's where they'd have that kind of stuff readily available.
Make a luck check, please.
Okay, I have a look around as well.
You can as well. You can. Where are you? Ooh, dear.
Bitch. You know what? I'm gonna re-roll that one. That one was fucking.
Are we
awful.
just
I'm
not
re-rolling that.
rolling today?
Apparently.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. Okay, 2 successes.
Am I allowed to bank luck off of a successful?
You are, yes.
How many can I bank at a time?
One at a time.
Okay, one at a time.
Okay. And Lydia, do you want to roll yours as well? And we'll see what you two find as you're looking.
Sure.
And whereabouts are you looking? So there's the kind of the kiosk that's been knocked over. There are some rooms, so you can see there's like off the side there's what looks like to be a gift shop, and you can see there's also an office to the side as well.
Right, I'm going to go and have a look in that office direction. Go and see if I can find a med kit or anything. I say this to the rest of the group.
Okay. So if you want to roll your look on there, whilst you are both doing your exploring, Keller, that's a good luck check. Keller sort of moves towards where the kiosk is, and you can see there's like a security door behind it. And he takes out a key card that he's got, opens that door, and goes inside this little security room. If anyone is going with them, you're more than welcome to. But they're kind of making their way into this little security room.
Yeah, I'll go in there. And
I'm
if there's a chair,
occupied
I'm
looking for
sitting
that
on the chair.
medkit.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So Schmitty, you're kind of looking under the main reception area. Kiosk, you can find there's this like cracked binder of like evacuation drills. You can see there is some maps there of the store. There doesn't seem to be a first aid kit, but there is like some maps and like these safety briefings. Because of your luck check, you also find on one of the binder of schedules there is a note in the margin that says emergency boats station at Coast Dock C.
Okay, Coast Dock C. I'm gonna take those maps and I'm also gonna yoink that binder just to like show everybody else.
Perfect. Okay. Meanwhile, Lydia, you are looking through this office area. You find that there is some like murals that have been set up there. There's a radio display, and there's
radios.
Yeah, so there's like
walkie-talkies.
Yes.
Oh, I'll yoink a couple of those. They'd be useful for us.
And you also find there is a set of supplies that you can find in there. There is some ponchos. There's a couple of flares, and there is a first aid kit.
Okay, first aid kit I'm taking, a couple of walkie-talkies, and a couple of ponchos. If I can fit all of these in my...
You only have pockets.
Are there any bags? Well, I'm right by a gift shop, right? Can I go and can I get a bag from the gift shop?
Prison pocket.
Okay, I'm going to roll a check here.
That's stretchable.
How much can you fit in your cleavage? Use the bra pocket.
Okay.
Oh yeah, bra pocket. Okay, what
Men
can
have
I...
pockets, women have bras.
True. So I have just rolled a luck check to see what the chances of you finding a bag are. You find a novelty bag, which is this very, very brightly coloured, clearly a kid's backpack.
Hey, look, I don't care so long as it'll put the stuff in, okay?
Yeah, it's like one of the little like children's backpacks with the very brightly coloured dinosaurs on the back. Very, very clearly, like I said, made for a child. But
I'd like to assume that it's like humiliatingly tiny as well.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Okay, how much can I actually fit in said bag?
You could fit maybe like two of the ponchos and the flares. You probably wouldn't be able to, if you you'd be able to fit both the flares and the ponchos. You wouldn't be able to fit the first aid kit in it.
Okay, I'm going to put those in the bag and carry the first aid kit to where everybody else went.
Okie dokie. Mallory, you went into the security room, so we'll cover that in a second. Cara and Sterling, what are you two doing?
I'd also gone into the security
It's gone to the security room as well. Sterling, how about you?
Yeah, security room. We need to find the. Well, we've got the evacuation procedures and things. Would I know much of the layout of the island?
You wouldn't. So your character is hired from a security firm to protect this expedition. You aren't specifically from the island.
Maps.
Yes, mini-fan maps.
Right. Yes. So I'll give the maps a look over, try and find what I feel would be the best route out.
Yes. So, you and Schmitty start looking over the maps. Meanwhile, Mallory and Cara, you're in the security room with Keller, who is very, very quickly looking through various different logs and records to see what's kind of happened. And he kind of turns to you as he kind of reads through this log. I can see the last communication came out just over 10 days ago. Then everything goes dark. He looks around. I'm not sure why, but looking at this place, I'm guessing something got out. Something big, clearly. And he opens up a set of security cameras and starts trying to look through the historic cameras. As the cameras flicker between screens, you can see the live cameras flicker. Cara, because you have the highest passive wit, you briefly see on one of the currently live monitors something very fast moved past the camera.
Oh, yeah. The question I was going to ask is just irrelevant.
Go, sorry, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, yeah, but do we know what area of the sector that's in? No is the answer.
Yeah, no is the answer. Yeah, you just it's viewing the building that you're in, so you know it's in the building that you're in, but that's about it.
So wait, are we all together at the moment?
No, we're in the security office.
Yeah, Kara and Mal are in the security office. Lydia is in the gift shop, and Schmidty and Sterling, you are in the lobby.
Yeah, we're playing.
Can I go in the lobby?
You can go join the lobby.
The lobby?
The lobby.
I mean, I'm trying to do an Australian accent, guys. This is just going to go bad.
Imitate Ken. Come on, you got this.
I'm trying to think how Zook talks, okay?
Give us your best Bennett Foddy. This
Huh?
is a kingly gift you've given to me. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, even your failures.
Even failures. All right then, mate.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah. There was something on the screen right there.
There you go.
Kel looks over for a few seconds and kind of glances at it, saying, yes, I thought I saw something too. I suggest we get out of here and head, well, there's a few places that we could head from here, but yeah, we just need to move. We can't stay here long.
We need to find others.
Yeah. And he kind of stands up and moves towards the exit of the security room.
Would I have been able to see clear enough of like what it looked like, or just that something was there?
Roll a wit check, because we use your passive wit, so
Yeah.
yeah, if you roll a wit check.
Active perception check. Fuck.
That that is a lot of strange.
You can re-roll, right? Re-roll,
I mean,
right?
the
can
stranger
re-roll.
You can
takes
re-roll
effect
if you
it
want,
was
yeah.
successful.
I'm gonna
Can we
re-roll
not-
that.
Wait.
Can we
There was the successful wit. Like, the wit only...
It would be a strange.
It would be a 5.
Yeah, because
straight.
it was fast.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll the wit.
Guys, can we not speedrun the Doom Clock, please? That's kind of the
Okay,
Better.
that's better. Okay.
I want to bank that look.
Yeah, you can bank that look. So you didn't get a good look of it, but what you saw was a bipedal bird of some kind. It had these kind of soot black mixed with ghostly white feathers. It looked like a carrion bird of some kind, but you couldn't quite make out what it was. But whatever it was very, very fast.
Okay, cool. Would I? Probably not. God, this is like really like fucking mindfucky.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you
I'm
get,
like,
you
what
get,
would Kara know? Not as like
yeah.
not the character. Yeah.
It takes a bit getting used to your first session.
Yeah.
Because it's a character playing a character playing a character.
Yeah.
You're a streamer playing a VTuber playing an actor playing a character.
Playing D&D.
Yeah, playing Shiver.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Okay.
So wait, hold on. So Mallory and Kara went to the security office. Lydia found the medkit, has rejoined us in the lobby. That
Yes.
means like we would need to then get to Mallory to tend to her wounds, right?
Yes, but Mallory and Kara are heading out of the security room with Keller.
Okay,
So they're gonna be heading back into the room that you're in.
sick. While they like figure out the tending to wounds, Caleb is going to reveal, like, show the maps that he and Darius have been perusing over, and show the binder that says about docks, the C3 dock.
Okay, perfect. So
Before we leave the room, can I go to the others that are in there? Just be like, right, just be very, very quiet. And keep your eyes on the room.
What room?
The room we're gonna go back into. We're
Oh,
leaving this.
Director,
yeah.
does my bag make any noise?
Does it have a light up option?
It doesn't make noise, but we haven't done any checks with it yet. But because of the shortened straps that make it very very tight to your back, you have got -1 when you roll wit. You are wearing a very very restrictive backpack.
Oh wait, that's going to be pushing the baps out.
Yes. Involuntary push-up bra.
Wait,
Does that give advantage to like heart checks?
I was gonna say, why does Lydia have sandwiches?
No, not those kind of baps.
Also,
Okay.
I want to make a point of like, so Kara's just told everybody to be quiet. Schmitty not knowing what the fuck they've seen. The second they all come out of the security room, he's like, "Hey guys, check it out! We've got missiles! Look at this!" He's like shouting at them.
Why is he like this?
So you make a load of noise and point out towards the thing. Keller comes out relatively quickly and, following Kara's warning, kind of tries to like signal to keep your voice down towards you, by kind of lowering his hand and just saying, "Hey, watch the noise. We're not alone."
Buddy, I can't hear you. What are you saying? Huh?
Shut your mouth!
I'm rolling.
See properly.
I'm rolling a check for this.
Caleb, shut your mouth!
Okay. As this is happening,
Oh no!
I'm sorry, guys.
It was worth it for the bit.
yeah,
It's hilarious, but I am sacrificing you.
you hear a very soft clicking sound coming from the rafters of the building that you're in,
Oh no.
No.
like claws striking tile. And for just a moment, the lighting above you flickers. Not like the light is going out, but like something passes past the light.
Oh Jesus!
Is
So
there a
upon
table?
seeing that, like, Caleb immediately shuts the fuck up. And he's like,
Question: Is there like tables or anything that we could maybe hide under?
You could all hide under the kind of the tilted over kiosk, the main entrance and reception area.
Yeah.
The koisk,
the
yeah.
voice.
"The Koisk."
The koisk.
Right, I'm gonna take out one of the walkie-talkies and hand it to the gamekeeper guy.
He takes it from you and places it to his side, and you can see he's looking very very carefully, and he's listening out for something.
Right, I keep the other one. So there's only one of these. But I thought if we get separated, it's probably easier for him to know where to go and to get us there.
He kind of looks very careful, and you can see he's very very focused. You can see there's something in his mind that he has an idea of what it may be, and he is very nervous. He tilts toward Giorgio and says, very slowly says, "We've got to be careful. Do we have an idea of where we're heading?"
C3 docks. I found the maps. There's the binder says there's boats at the C3 docks we can get off on.
C3. There's a couple of ways we can get there. If we head out the side entrance, we could make it down into the, well, we'd have to pass through open jungle towards the aviary, but we could go that way, or we could try and take the cars out past the T-Rex paddock. Looking at the security links, the fences are still up. That's probably our most direct route, but that thing gives me the creeps.
Those things are birds.
Yeah.
I don't think. I'll do this.
Sorry, it's the way you said it. Those things are birds.
Our fucking birds, mate.
The birds, mate.
Crikey.
You didn't have to literally try to channel Steve Irwin. You could have, like, you didn't have to do the Australian.
Yes, I did. like really big birds.
I love the fact as well that I gave you a clearly Mexican and not Australian name.
Wait, what?
I gave your character
Oh my
like a
God, you
Colombian
did!
slash Mexican name, Delgado.
I can do like a Spanish accent so much easier.
You're committed now.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, he's breaking character. Fuck.
And Keller leans and says, so we can go for open jungle or we can go past the T-Rex paddock. T-Rex paddock might be safer if the fences are up, but yeah, open jungle. If these things are what I think they might be, that might not be a good option. I don't know.
What do you think?
Right, let's take the cars and at least try it.
He cocks the rifle and goes, if we're taking the cars and getting around the main entrance, I've got a feeling, because they're fast and they're making a clicking noise,
Oh no.
it could be a Deinonychus.
Oh no.
So, little paleontology thing here. The raptors from Jurassic Park aren't actually velociraptors. Velociraptors are only like 2 foot tall. They are actually Deinonychuses. That's what the raptors are based on.
they're big birds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wild's in a dinosaur nerd coming out.
Oh, I have picked dinosaurs specifically, like a load of ones that don't appear in Jurassic Park, because I get the chance to nerd out about them. Like, I'm going to be saying names that people don't fucking know. It's going to be great.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to explain the names. Oh, you get probably a lot of joy out of that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I get to display what they are, and they're very different to what they would be in like Jurassic Park and that anyway.
So wait, the guy just said it could be a Deinonychus, right?
Yes.
And then.
Well, if we're careful enough, we'll be able to make him into a do you think he saw us?
Keller cocks his rifle, and for a second you see him contemplate just shooting Smitty.
I quietly face palm behind Schmitty.
Either of you two find a like my shoulder really fucking hurts.
Well, yeah, we should probably deal with that.
Clara, come here. I've got a med kit.
Oh, me, right.
Yeah.
Clara.
Clara.
I feel like
Yeah.
Clara. Me healing.
We'll get there eventually.
Okay. Whoever's using the med kit can make a
name
strength.
one of the...
Yeah.
Sorry.
Very different. I was gonna say whoever's making the check with the med kit can do a smarts check to heal.
Okay.
You are successfully able to stop the bleeding.
Okay. Is there anything left in the med kit?
So the med kit is just like a small like set of bandages and basic medical supplies, so it's not a huge kit. You'd have enough for one more heal attempt, and the healing can either be done to heal health points or it can be used to stop bleeding, one or the other.
Okay, I'm having difficulty putting this back in, so could somebody else put it back in the bag for me, a la peek?
You said?
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, the backpack, as you see, like Lydia try and put things in the backpack, it's so small she can't quite reach to put things in. It's like kind of, it's like hovering in that part of your back that you can't quite reach.
But we like can't scratch.
That's the one.
And you kind of, as you do this, you see Keller get a glimpse of something. Says, "Look, we need to move. The cars are out the back. If we get into them, head to the T-Rex paddock. As soon as you pass it, turn right, head through to the aviary. We get through there, we get out safe the other side."
Okay, let's go.
Sounds
Do
good to
we
me.
know what?
Right.
Do we know what creatures were supposed to be in each of these rooms?
Well, each paddock is in a different area, but if the fences are down for the smaller things, then it could be anything. It looks like the larger things, the cages are still up, so we should be able to avoid Rexes and Spinos and stuff like that. So as long as those fences don't fail, we're okay. Totally not right to the doom clock.
I was about to say, like, would we even know, like, fully confirmed that there's even dinosaurs on the island yet? Because, like, we kind of dropped on and, like, I don't know, without clairvoyance, I feel like asking which creatures will be in each paddock is...
So Keller did warn you all that they were trying to create dinosaurs on the island, but they were more like birds. He mentioned it on the helicopter.
Yeah.
But that's all the information that you have.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, flying things in an aviary.
It should be fine if we're in a car, though.
Is it a proper car? Or
Depends
is it
how
one of
big the
those
flying
golf
thing
cars?
is.
If it's a golf car, I'm fucking hell.
Golf cart.
So while you're having this conversation, trying to decide what you're doing, you hear a noise.
Let's go. Right, yeah, leave.
As something begins to move, and you see Keller kind of place the brace of the rifle against his arm as he keeps an eye on this thing, and you see this creature start to emerge from the back of the room. It is, at first when you look at it, you don't quite register it as a dinosaur like you'd expect. It feels too small and almost like very, very chaotically moving. Its body's lean and wiry, and it's covered in this mottled plumage. These feathers that are kind of along its neck and down its shoulder in hues of rust red, soot black, and a ghostly white. And where its wings are, there are these long-clawed arms, but they have feathers down them that spread in like a wide dominant display. The head's narrow and elongated with a plume on the top of it that it looks almost like like the plumage of a hawk covering the head, and it has, rather than a jaw, it has this beak, but the jawline is serrated. But it's the eyes that really take your attention. They're not sort of slit eyes like a reptile, but they're round, eyes like a hunting bird, and you can see it's moving with this weird like bird-like cadence where it's like its head's twitching and it's trying to turn its head to the side to get good vision of you all. And you can see it's clearly calculating and thinking.
Is there like anything like rubble around?
Yes. So obviously you're sort of underneath the reception kiosk, which has been collapsed.
Yeah. So that's what I mean, like rubble that I can pick up and.
Oh yeah, there's like broken brickwork and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to like pick up a brick very slowly and quietly, and
Okay.
like throw it in the opposite direction of where we need to go.
Okay, grit check for me, please.
She lost of us up in this bitch.
Okay. So you have got a reroll if you want it.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Go for it. Okay.
Oh my gosh!
So you pick up this brick and you go to throw it, but as you do, it kind of bounces off a pillar relatively near you, and this creature lifts its head and kind of looks towards the pillar where it's landed. As it does, Keller positions himself to take a shot and turns to you all and just goes, "Run!" And you hear the fire of the gun.
Yep, off we go.
Okay, I run. Let's go.
Yep, time to leave.
Yeah, I'm immediately just gonna like full pelt it.
Okay, so we need from everybody a wit check just to see how far you get.
Yeah.
Witty, Caleb.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I need
One of my rolls.
I needed to take one off of that.
Brother.
Shit.
God, nobody has rolled any successes.
We are rolling like shit today.
I'm
can't
not
see
so
mine.
bad.
Right, I'm re-rolling mine, but I'm using my Deus Ex Machina.
Okay.
I didn't see what I got. I'm so.
You got 0 successes, 1 luck.
I cannot see that.
Wait, is this classed as a chase?
Technically, yes.
I can re-roll it.
Okay, reroll.
I'm gonna take the L on mine and see what happens.
You know, I'm gonna get rid of my.
That's still
strength
fucking.
check.
That's worse, but that's a fail. That's a fail with 4 strange. That's 12
I already
minutes.
failed, I already failed anyway.
Yeah. So that,
Yeah, but that does the doom clock.
But now you've got
Yeah, I already
extra
had
fail.
I already had to.
Hold on. We can, like, because you re-rolled with your chase thing, you can still do a regular, like, re-roll that actually uses one of your re-rolls, right?
you can do, yes.
Ooh, have you got any luck as well?
I got 1 look.
You gonna try it?
Add it to the pile.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
Because then the doom won't take.
That would have been a big doom. Oh my god.
Oh,
That's still 12
going
minutes off. 28
what is happening today?
28 minutes to midnight.
Can we change our dice up slightly and put? Is that an option?
You cut out.
That's so bad.
That is 2 really bad rolls with really good stats. Holy shit.
Right, sorry, my noise suppression got turned on for some reason. Can we change up our dice slightly so our friends are in jail for a bit?
Just we need a jail. We need a dice jail button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like Nutty in chat. Stop rolling. So
Nutty knows how I am with gambling.
So you all make your runs towards the. I'm using weighted digital dice. No, I'm not. Fuck you. You make a run towards the exit. And as you make your way through, you see these 2 jeeps kind of ready to move. And by the way, just so you know, this check was just to see if anybody failed, because you would have all made it, but it was a wit check to see if anyone was going to tick the clock down, basically.
Oh, you're.
You make your way into the light. You make your way into the garage where there are 2 jeeps. Each of them hold up to 6 people. So you, along with Keller, can fit into 1 jeep, or you can try and take 2. It's up to you.
Is Keller with us?
They are right behind you, firing at this thing.
Okay, I jump in.
Okay.
Do we want to take one?
Let's go.
Oh, fuck it, we're going in.
I guess I'll get behind the wheel.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's driving?
I guess I will.
Stunt driver, let's go.
Wait, is everybody trying to fit into 2?
I think everyone was fitting into 1 there.
Yeah.
I think we're better to take
In a
2.
car.
Get in the car.
In a car.
If you're taking 2, who's driving the other car and who's in which car?
Yeah, Lydia doesn't drive, other people do that for her.
Same with Sterling, I would have thought.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Laurie never got her license.
Really?
I feel like we established that.
Cara learned how to drive when she played in Speed for Need.
Speed for need.
Need for need. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, so you jump behind the wheel, Cara. Are you taking the 2 cars, or are you all trying to pile into 1?
I'm gonna stick with the main group.
Same.
Okay.
I'm not
Okay,
learning
we'll
to drive
stick
today.
with the 1 car.
We're going in one
Just
car.
So, yeah, because other people drive for you. So you all jump in the 1 car, and Keller slams into the back and kind of, almost like he kind of throws himself like over the boot onto the back of the seat as he's trying to get in there, and you all speed off. And right as looking back towards the visitor center, you see 2 other Deinonychus come from the sides as this group of them look at you moving away.
This is. Oh, fucking hell.
Hi, have a beautiful time.
And you start making your way towards the T-Rex paddock.
Sick. That's a great place to go.
And you make your way out into the jungle, through these kind of paths that were through the original research labs, and you can see that they were clearly making some kind of attraction here, potentially a park of some kind. Not Jurassic, of course, but some park of some kind. Potentially Triassic or maybe Cretaceous.
Definitely
But,
not. Yeah.
Bro, that dinosaur noise just now sounded like my stomach.
Right? That really sounds like a stomach to me.
yeah. And you make your way to the edge of the paddock where the cars come to a halt, where you can see there's a side route going off towards the aviary, but it is a standard like a walkway rather than a road that you'd have to walk down. So you'd have to leave the cars here to make your way down that side path. And you're moving into the jungle as this kind of rainstorm starts up, and you can see where the T-Rex paddock is down the side. There's this enormous steel fence lined with braided cables that are buzzing in the downpour, the crackle of electricity being unmistakable. And you can see.
Control yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was out of character. I couldn't help myself.
It's okay. I'm gonna add 3 minutes to the clock. That's very out of character. Okay, so, and you can also see red warning lights flashing, indicating that the fence is still on. Through the curtain of jungle, you can see a figure moving in the paddock. This is a giant and menacing figure, but
Oh no.
You don't see scales, you see, again, feathers. But this is a towering creature, mottled with wet plumage, that seems to be watching you from behind the fence. This kind of mottled grey feather, like glistening as water drops from it. And its head lowers into view between the elongated, the kind of tree line, with these elongated jaws twitching, with these large teeth that are longer than your forearm. And you can see these eyes are watching you. These pale yellow eyes ringed by like a crimson sclera. And you can see around the face there are these small downy feathers. And it moves its head like a bird, very jerky, very fast. And it's watching you, but you can see that it's clearly aware that the fence will hurt it, and it will not try and move through the fence. As it turns and sort of steps towards the tree line, you see its neck inflate slightly like a bird, like a paradise bird, and the sound that comes from it immediately makes you all feel incredibly uncomfortable. That did not do the whole sound. That did not do the whole sound on my side. Hang on, let me read.
It's still playing on our side.
Yeah, I still heard it.
Yeah. So not the roar that you would expect, but this almost like a guttural sound. And Callum mutters under his breath, "That thing always gave me the creeps. Luckily the fences there are still holding, or we'd be in some real trouble. Come on, let's move." This would have been very different if we were lower than 15 minutes, by the way.
Would this be where we insta-died?
This would have been where it'd been one hell of an encounter if we were lower than 15 minutes, but there's still time for you to get lower. Also, for those in chat who are interested, that is the like scientifically accurate sound a T-Rex would make. Which is always interesting.
That's cool.
And you make your way down, past the paddock, down towards where there is this aviary. And you can see that the aviary is fairly emptied out. You can see that the top of it is broken. And it looks like whatever was in there has moved, because you get the impression that whatever broke out was probably what attacked the helicopter as you approached. And you have this broken concrete path leading down towards it. But as you move down, the sound of the jungle gets swallowed by wind passing through these pathways on the top of this pathway. There's this mist that's kind of hanging, and there is this long bridge that leads out of the pathway that you're on into the aviary, almost like a viewing pathway. And you can see there is metal caging around it that was originally used to keep people separate from whatever was in there, and that metal caging has been ripped apart, and the bridge is now exposed. What are you all doing?
Well, there's only one way to go, right?
Kind of seems that way.
Can I sneak up and try and get a look around? Because obviously whatever did that was pretty big.
Sure. So you move towards where the bridge is, and try and take a look around. You get this this cooler air starts to hit you. This tang of metal, and you can see this mist coiling around below you, kind of blocking the vision into the aviary. But what you can get immediately is, as you step towards where the bridge is, it immediately starts to creak under your weight. And as you look across it, you can see shadows that are moving in the distance. They don't seem big, but there are things definitely moving.
There
I
another
think
way around.
you have a weapon, right, Darius? Did you pick up a weapon?
Yeah.
Picked up the rifle, yeah.
Do you think maybe we
Sure.
should like walk in a line? Maybe you first because you have a weapon, and Keller last, or Keller first?
Is that bridge gonna hold all?
It's gonna have to fucking try.
Part of me would like to try and sneak across, but just stepping on that thing made a noise.
I think we've got. Go on.
I think we've got no choice but to gun it.
What if the creek is because it's unstable and too many people break it?
Yeah, that's what I'm
I think
thinking.
that's what Clara meant.
I'm thinking if we gotta go across, we gotta go one at a time. Shut the fuck up.
One at a time.
One at a time. Hoity, lad. We gotta go one at a time.
It's a difficult accent. You're doing great.
Don't worry about it. You're doing perfectly fine, lad. Potato.
The fuck?
Well, I'm just.
Maybe how far across can we see?
So the bridge does vanish into the mist, so you can't see the other side.
Do we have any? Is there any like rope or anything around here that we can like tie to each other?
Hear me out. Do we have to go?
Keller?
There's a lot of stuff out there.
So Keller, obviously, as you kind of point towards Keller, he's looking very, very nervous in here, and he kind of turns towards Lydia as you ask about kind of rope and pathways. I never worked in the Aviary. I don't know much about the area. All I know is that you get through here, it leads into a cavern down and pops out near the shore.
Wait, hang on. Don't we have a map? I could have
Yes.
swore we had a map.
Yeah, Schmitty found one.
Can we look at the map?
Yeah. Well, this is heading towards the shore, which is where the C3 docks are, right? And that's where the escape boats are.
Yes.
So
if you want,
Schmitty's going to communicate that. He's going to he spreads the map out on the floor, opens the binder that says that there are escape boats at the C3 docks. He goes, okay, so we're here, and across there through the aviary thing, across this bridge, he said that there's this cavern that'll lead to the shore. So we want to get to these docks so we can get to the escape boats, right?
Yeah, but do we have to take the death bridge?
DM, director, do we see any alternative routes that could be safer?
roll a luck check.
I'm good at those.
I am going to call that bridge the death bridge because that's all I can see from it.
Okay, so with two luck, while you're inspecting the bridge, that would be a critical success. As you're looking at the path, you can see that there is a way round the outside of the aviary that doesn't have to go through either the aviary or the caverns. But it does go through a open jungle path.
I mean, that would expose us to the Deinonychus and all that sort of stuff out there as well.
So the option is death bridge or death by very scary bird looking.
Death bridge or death jungle? Which do you prefer?
No clue.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna give it a try, and then Schmitty's gonna walk across the bridge.
Okay. So Schmitty, as you start to walk across the bridge, you feel with every step the bridge is creaking under your weight, clearly struggling to hold itself together.
Good that the fattest one is going first.
We said we ate first.
Obviously, Sterling, were you making a run across it as well?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Are you serious? Okay, well,
Because Sterling mentioned that they're making a move onto it as well.
If Sterling had already started gunning, because I thought that
we need
to
get across as quickly as possible.
If Sterling is running across it, then I am not doing that.
Okay, yeah. So
I thought that Sterling was still hanging back.
No. He'd made his move towards it.
Okay, yeah. In that case, never mind.
Yeah. Basically, as you and Mallory were looking at the map, Sterling vanished into the mist.
Well, good luck with that one, buddy. Especially if you're running.
Okay, so Sterling, you start running across the bridge.
YOLO!
As the bridge creaks under your weight, and you see glimpses of these feathered, leathery winged creatures, very small, only about a foot wide, so quite small. And you hear these trills and chirps in the air, and these the occasional sharp click of claws. can you make me a witch check, please?
Oh, of course.
Okay. So as you're kind of glancing around, the mist swirls around you, and almost in like a flash, the air in front of you parts, and you see this creature come flying past you. It barely misses you with its claws as it flies through. So the creature that you see, let me just get my description up because I'm on the wrong page. Hang on. Give me a second. So you see a long-tailed, very slender-looking pterosaur, so a flying reptile. This long tail ending in a diamond shape, and it's got this very long beak with these needle-sharp teeth. And it snaps at you as it comes flying past, and you can hear this kind of staccato sound, almost like a trill, like a kind of like a tapping noise, like a. I can't even do it on here. As it flies through the air with this leathery sound. You manage to dodge it, however, as you move. I also need you to make me a further wit check to see how stable you are on the bridge. And as
Let's go.
Oh no.
No.
As you're running, I also
Can I use a reroll?
You can use a reroll. Okay. So, as you are running, this check increases substantially. And so I'll tell you what everybody else hears. You all hear the sound of running, followed by the sound of something swooping, followed by a loud crashing noise as the bridge collapses under Sterling's feet.
Oh no! Sterling!
And he plummets.
No.
He plummets into the mist.
3 for 3, yeah?
3 for 3, I'm guessing. Let me just roll to see.
Roll to see how many limbs get broken.
I'm just roll. Oh, that ain't good. So you see, you all. So none of you see this. You just hear a crashing sound. Sterling, the bridge falls from underneath you. As you fall, you fall through this layer of mist and see that there is hundreds of feet below you into a rocky canyon.
So, Death Jungle it is.
And you fall for what feels like ages before you splatter into the rocks below, and you are very dead.
Oh, there that goes.
Full-blown Homer Simpson style then. So
Yeah. just like Wile E. Coyote when he steps off the edge of a cliff and just stops there for a second.
Guys, what's the bet that he's dead?
Yeah, all you hear in the distance is.
Wait, do you want me to do a goofy scream?
Go on, yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, that's what you hear in the distance. Yeah. As Sterling falls very obviously to his death. Like all of you hear the sound of the bridge collapse and then complete silence followed by distant.
Oh, who could have seen that coming?
Well, looks like our decision's been made for us.
I love the fact that that getting across the bridge was basically it was a wit 2 check, but because he was running, it went to wit 4, which means he failed with 3 successes.
Bro fucking both deleted himself and a route for us to go.
Every time Sterling has died, it has been by his own hand and his own
it's always been either questionable decisions. Well, it's been questionable decisions every time. So for those in chat who aren't aware, the first session Sterling died because he went into the ball pit after reading a sign that said "Don't go into the ball pit," and got attacked by something in the ball pit. Surprisingly, in the second session, he decided to use a defibrillator underwater to defend himself against a shark, electrocuted himself. And this time he decided to run across the clearly rickety bridge. Okay.
Yep.
So
Look, I had a sound theory. The faster I exited the bridge, the more chance I was going to get to the other side.
okay, so I can.
We're in tabs, by the way.
That's fine. That's fine. We got ads just started. So I can scrap those 2 big sections of this session, because there's a whole thing in the aviary, but we ain't gonna need that now.
Wait, Deuce was the one who cut us out of going to Crackhammer when we played that as well.
Deuce has a habit of breaking big. So just so you know, the thing that attacked Deuce was a Ramphorhynchus, which is a dinosaur that doesn't appear in Jurassic Park, and is one of my favorite dinosaurs. There would have been a whole thing with Ramphorhynchus, but.
I was going to take a quickly break.
Yeah, go for it. We're on a ad break anyway.
Time, I think, for everybody.
Yeah, shall we just take a quick 5 and then we'll go back into the jungle. we'll ignore the fact that the aviary and the cave exist, and we'll go back to the jungle.
I fucking knew that bridge was a bad idea.
Right, I'm just gonna throw up a beer back screen for a second.
Alright, be right back.
We are back.
Wrong.
We are back with Story Engine. Where's my BRB music in the intro mix. Why is that? 1 second, hang on. I can see something weird going on. Give me a second.
Oh no,
Wait,
Scuff!
what was the ruling if we died? Do we have to mute?
Yes. Yeah. Now that's what I was after. Okay, cool. Sorry, my for some reason my vertical scene had still stuck on my Be Right Back screen, so we were in here, but my Be Right Back music was still playing. Okay.
Deuce is becoming very familiar with the death rules.
Yeah. Yeah. Theoretically, I can bring them back as an extra if the opportunity plays for it. Technically, we also have the ghost mechanic where they can interact, but I'm not using that for Silver Scream. It's just like if it's like really early in the session, they'll come back as an extra. But we are like an hour from the end ish, so we're not too far away from the end.
Fair.
Plus, you're deep in the jungle, kind of hard to throw an NPC in. Okay. So
It could be a happy bird dinosaur
Yeah,
that
just
could
give
be
us
on
a
our
pet
side.
dinosaur.
little
You need
yeah.
to be like a survivor.
So
Guys, I think it's talking to us. I think it wants us to go to the well.
okay, so you make your way out of the aviary.
We never were in the
You were in
aviary.
the aviary, and you make your way down the side of like the canopy that leads over the aviary to the pathway leading down that Schmitty was able to see on the map. And you can see it leads into a stretch of jungle where there is kind of like a what was once a path and has since been reclaimed by the jungle. So you can kind of see the route that you need to take that's leading towards like a main section of the jungle. And the air is really heavy, with every breath feeling thick with this sort of damp heat. And as the rain continues to come down, and then as you're moving deeper, the sound changes. The steady hum of the jungle gives way to something that seems almost unnatural. This high-pitched trill, followed by a really weird kind of part growling, part kind of almost like something stepping and breathing through a tube, like a cassowary. And you see shapes flicker between the trees. These sleek, feathered bodies the size of a wolf, made in these bright crimson, canary yellow, and deep violet colours, almost like a bird of paradise. And when you see one in full, they are, like I said, feathered and vibrant with this disturbing beauty, these kind of lean and lithe bodies with these feathers patterned in a mix of warning colours, almost like tropical birds. And where their head is, you can see these spines on the top of their head, like an arch of plumage, as they kind of twitch and watch you very carefully. They don't seem aggressive, but they just seem to watch you. But one of the things that to all of you who have any experience with animals and with any experience with, you know, dinosaurs, also most of you would know this from like the media that you would see on TV, you know, in the real world, acting world TV. Something about them is makes them obvious as to what they are. So where you would usually expect a frill on a Dilophosaur, instead, there is this sac on their throat which swells when they inhale, like a calling bird.
Bro, me too.
Yes. And they kind of grow this like red and yellow like a vocal sac that inflates before it kind of pops and with a percussive sound and reflexively closes. And with each cycle of it, there's a fine mist of a chemical vapor that seems to be coming from the side of their mouths as this jet black venom starts to drip from their mouths as they're watching you carefully, unblinking. What do you all do?
Do not perceive my vocal sac. Okay, so where are we seeing these guys specifically in relation to where we are?
So you see two of them in the trees to the sides of you, and there's one directly ahead of you on the pathway.
Okay. Schmitty has an idea, but I don't want to like cut off somebody else. What is everybody else thinking?
I was just gonna ask if I would know, if Cara would know, I guess, if they back down from like aggression.
So
Does that make sense?
as you have experience with animal handling, with wild and dangerous animals, roll a smarts check, but with advantage, so add an extra dice to it. That would be a no.
I'm banking the luck at least.
Okay, so that would be how many minutes to midnight?
Can I?
Sick of this.
Can I? Can I?
Go on, sorry.
The one that's like directly in front of us. Can I keep eye contact with this thing and use my heartthrob power to intimidate it to get it to move?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right?
Okay.
Question: can I help her with that because I have a similar power?
Let's do this.
Would Schmitty be able to help as well? Because his character, Caleb Pryor, is a zookeeper, so he'd be able to be like, easy girl, like that kind of shit. And,
Okay.
like, kind of try to soothe it.
Because I
just realised how funny this is going to be. We're like, it's easy girl, easy girl.
fuck off.
You've got Evelyn with the baby backpack on, trying to intimidate the dinosaur.
Ain't she a beauty?
Okay, so
And you've got Clara just going, fuck off.
combining all of these together, we'll do your heartthrob power with the major advantage from Mallory's thespian power.
Okay. This
Which
is if she fails it though. If it's failed, she may ring.
so if you fail the check, you can re-roll with major advantage.
Okay.
So you get major advantage on your first check, and if you fail, you get to re-roll it with major advantage. So that's 2 extra dice.
Okay, so how do I actually activate this from here?
All you do is you do your heart check as normal. But when it gives you the prompt to the dice pool, you add 2 dice. So you're 4, so you get 6.
So that's to start with.
Yes, and you get the same if on your re-roll if you need to use Mallory's power.
Come on. Oh, my numlock's not working. Stop being a... Okay. There we go. Come on.
Okay, so 2 talents, that is successful. So you reach up and try to kind of make it back down. As you do, Schmitty, you go up and try to calm it down. So I need you two to oppose roll each other.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, how do we do this?
So I need both of you to make a heart check, and whichever one of you wins gets the effect.
Okay. Let's go!
So funny.
Okay, so 1 talent, Schmitty.
I'm just rolling raw here. Oh.
Okay.
Oh?
1 heart, so you oh god, this is gonna
Both succeed.
We're gonna have one confused dinosaur!
No, this is something I
Is
have.
this how we tame a dino?
So
Bring you-
this is something I haven't.
Terrified and soothed at the same time.
Yeah, this is something I haven't got to use before. I'm gonna get to roll on the actual enemy reaction table. I've never been able to use this in anything that we've done.
Oh, okay. This is cool.
So I don't know what it's gonna do until I do this.
Uh-oh.
I don't like it.
Oh, is it just gonna kill us?
Okay, right.
Oh,
Let me flip a coin.
Oh no.
Oh no!
who the fuck is it attacking? Or who is it charmed to?
Okay.
I'd like to say, like,
Back
Smitty
as
tried to, like,
Donna?
get close to, like, animal handling and, like, pet it, sort of thing, and be like, hey, calm, it's okay.
So
Which, in fact, it would be great if it was charmed to Schmitty, because Schmitty's short. You can, like, ride it into battle.
So what happens and is Schmitty, you move forward, kind of holding your hand out, going, "Easy, girl, easy." Meanwhile, Lydia walks over and just like tries to intimidate it down. It panics, and because Schmitty is closer, on its reaction table, it rolled Fighting Dirty. The enemy attacks a weak spot to the closest target in range. So it turns and its throat swells, and it compresses with a kind of percussive sound.
Whatever it's gonna hit me with, I
You're
can
gonna do
my,
your
like, power thing.
yeah. So it condenses its throat, and a kind of spray of black venom goes flying straight towards Smitty.
Okay, so I have to work with the spray of black venom.
Yeah, black poisonous venom in a jet of like pressure.
Where was it aiming?
I had a very silly idea for if it like
Sorry,
tried to
Sophie.
bite me, but I wasn't prepared for the venom. Oh god. Okay, so it sprays this stuff at me. Schmitty is gonna like reflexively like try and block it with its coat. And it's gonna like melt through his coat, but he's gonna then like be standing to the side of it, like a fucking matador who's done like the Taro. But obviously, like it's like singed his hand, so he's like fuck, and he like drops his coat.
Perfect. So that reduces it to 1 damage, as with the ability. So for those in chat who don't know what this is, Schmitty has an ability where basically once per half of the game, so you only get to use it once per doom half. He can do something called taking a pratfall, where basically on a successful attack against him, if he can put a funny conclusion together, he only takes 1 damage no matter what the damage would be.
Yeah.
It's a great,
Like
great
if
ability.
if it tried to bite at me, I was gonna have it look like Schmitty's hand got bit off, but he was just hiding it in his sleeve, and he like pops it out of his sleeve and like flicks the dinosaur in the face.
Okay. But also, I'm gonna roll this.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
While this is going on, and you'll focus on the one in front. Oh dear, you focus on the one in front of you. One of them come from the side and lunges onto Keller.
Oh no.
What about him?
Same.
And as it does, the one from the tree line also comes surging out towards him, and they basically grab. Oh, just so you know, they rolled 5 grit on their grit check. They pull him screaming into the tree line,
Oh, bye, buddy.
and he vanishes.
Oh,
Well, let's use the distraction to get the fuck out.
moving on.
What about the one in front? What about the one in front of us?
Yeah, there's still one in front of you. There's only the 2 to the side that have moved.
I took a drink and I spat it out.
Oh no.
While the one I'm assuming is still focused on.
It's focused on Schmitty.
Schmitty.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm assuming there's a
Wait.
rock around. Being in the jungle.
Yeah, you're in the middle of a jungle. Yes, there would be.
Yes.
Are you gonna sneak attack by any chance?
I'm gonna sneak attack the bird.
I also have a thing I want to do. I want to like after the sneak attack resolves, I want to try and use my like coat that now has a hole in it, and I'm gonna try and collar it with like by putting its head through the hole it's made in my coat.
Perfect. Okay, Cara, do you want to do your sneak attack then? So it's basically it's gonna be an unarmed attack because you don't have a weapon, but it's just like
I have the rock.
Oh yeah, you have the rock, so it's
I'm gonna, like,
an
bash it,
improvised
like-
weapon.
Yeah.
Let me throw that onto your character sheet. Give me 1 second.
I don't think I've ever actually like attacked in this game.
Let me just grab it.
Bro's hitting the fucking the Game of Thrones like kun kun smash beetles.
Okay, so it's in your items now. So there'll be a little cross swords icon on it.
Yep.
The fact that using an improvised weapon is smart always makes me giggle.
Makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, so you use improvised weapon. You can make a check with it, and if it hits, you do an extra 2 damage. So this will do 4 damage in total if you hit with this.
I'm gonna use my luck dice as well.
Go for it. Yeah, so you grab this rock, and are you throwing it, or are you actually going to just go up and wail on it?
I'm just gonna go right behind it, and fucking like bang it, really. Like as hard as I can mustache to like.
Just gonna beat it on the back of the
I'm
head.
gonna beat it with a rock.
Bludgeon it. Okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. She was a chav growing up. It makes sense now.
And since this is the first attack that you guys have ever done on an enemy in a Shiver
Are
session,
you joking?
I get to use enemy
Pretty
reactions.
close, yeah.
Yeah, it's the first one you've ever done. It's the first time you've ever hit an enemy in Shiver.
Yeah, we've always been running away.
But you get lucky because I rolled nothing happens on the chart. So you kind of sneak up behind this thing and go wham, whack at the back of the head. You see its throat inflate for a few seconds and it kind of staggers. Okay, Schmitty, you were doing something as well, yeah?
Yeah, so Schmitty watches this happen. She just walks up and fucking bonks it with a rock. And Schmitty's like, fuck it, no time like the present. So like he grabs his like dropped coat from like the mud that he dropped it into, and like while it like reels back in pain, Schmitty like jumps at it with his jacket outstretched and tries to like put the jacket over its head. So like it pops the head through the hole, so he can now try to like ride it with the jacket as a collar.
Okay.
Or like a makeshift reins.
Okay. So
I feel so sorry for this bird.
a wit
This is
check.
just sneaky shit. Can it be luck? Because this is the
Can it be
sneakiest
luck?
shit possible.
I feel like that is so.
Okay, I will
luck,
say
thank
let
you.
it be luck.
I'm sorry.
But bear in mind, this thing isn't big, so you wouldn't be able to ride it, but you would be able to direct it.
Okay, that's fine.
Nice.
So,
Come on, luck.
Reroll, maybe?
Is that a success? If it's not a success, I'll
it is
reroll.
not a success.
I
This is
will
a
reroll.
difficult thing to do, so.
I'm gonna reroll, and I'm also gonna add a luck dice to this.
You really want that? You really want that pet freaking Dilophosaur?
Yeah, we
I
want
don't even
you
want it to
back.
be a pet. I just want it to like fucking. I just want this to happen. Whatever happens from it, I want it to happen.
Oh, that's a lot of luck. That is 5 luck.
Do we get Deuce back?
I'll tell you what. You throw the coat over its head, and you manage to squeeze its head into the edge of these reins. And you kind of stand with your legs kind of over the top of it, holding the reins so that it can't face you to bite at you. It frantically tries to get a bite, but you hold the shirt taut and keep its head restrained. And you're kind of able to direct it, although it isn't a mount.
Do I now have a gun? Do I have a dinosaur gun?
I guess you have a venom gun. But when it comes to combat, Deuce will roll the attack rolls.
Oh, okay.
As Deuce is now the Dilophosaur. As you position this Dilophosaur in such a way that you basically it is technically small enough for you to carry, although you need a second person, but you can carry it as kind of like a venom cannon. Not what I expected you to do with the Dilophosaur, honestly, but I'll take it.
You left Ken.
You didn't say the magic word.
Wait, I'm confused.
It's what the hacker puts on the PC in Jurassic Park. You didn't say the magic
Didn't say the
word.
magic word.
He gets killed by the Dilophosaur.
It gets killed by the Dilophosaur, yeah.
So now venom cannon.
Well done, can I
Have
watch
you got that little guy DJ?
Jurassic Park films at your ass?
To be fair, I will never not be up for watching Jurassic Park. They are one of my favourite movie series.
It's so good, bro.
I'm gonna name him Guntus.
When Jurassic Park 1 was on the cinema, I went to see it 7 times, and because I was a massive dinosaur fanatic when I was a kid. I went to see it 7 times, and I was so excited the first time I went to see it, I was sick.
Oh, that's so cute and nerdy.
Yeah. Also, and very quickly, welcome in, Raiders!
Hey, Raiders!
Oh shit, my Raider noise is still on. Holy crap, that's loud in my ears. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. For those who don't know me, my name is Waldosis, the avatar of Terran Scarecrow Slasher. And today we are playing tabletop RPGs with a load of friends. We are doing a horror TTRPG. But Dragness, how was your stream? Did you have a good one? What were you doing? And yeah, I hope you had a really good one. Just for those joining in, when we are doing TTRPGs, we talk to chat actually in the chat box, purely for the fact that we can keep the game running and keep chatting as well. But yes, welcome everybody. I hope you're doing well. We've just had freaking Schmitty over here, Ken in the corner.
It wasn't just me. Like Eloria gave him brain damage first, which I feel with the canon of allowing me to do this.
So we're currently doing horror Jurassic Park essentially, and Eloria's character has just clobbered a Dilophosaur over the head with a brick, and then Ken's character has put a jacket round it, and they now have made it into a venom cannon. And I've got to say this: artists in chat, we need venom cannon. We need Kara and Schmitty carrying a Dilophosaur as a venom cannon.
First,
No.
we need the girl simping over Cora, and then the fucking carrying
Yeah.
of the venom gun.
But and no worries, Dragoness. Have a great dinner, and I hope the Minecraft went well. But yeah, so that was good. I didn't expect that. I like that. You now have a venom
Fucking me
cannon.
neither.
So, God, that makes the next scene interesting as fuck.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So, you start carrying on with your way down towards the shoreline, following the path that you'd spotted on the map. And as you move forward, you get towards what seems to be the start of a clearing in the jungle. And it's eerily silent. The fog's hanging low, and you can see that the usual chorus of the jungle, it's still there, but it seems distant. And then suddenly a voice cuts through the fog. Familiar. Keller's voice. As you hear this voice in the distance. Help!
I don't trust
I'm
this. Birds can mimic
injured.
stuff. Birds can mimic stuff. I don't trust this.
Do we want to go help him? Do we just want to?
Okay, what I do, I activate the walkie-talkie. Keller, is that you?
Okay.
You hear the sound of a walkie-talkie click on in the distance. And you just hear the voice back. Help! Over here!
Keller, is that you?
What's your name?
Yes or no?
You hear a voice come back going, yes, but it isn't Keller's voice, it's your voice.
Right.
Okay,
That's mimicking.
No,
we need to go.
That's the answer. Got it.
So, no,
We leave. Off we go.
Okay. So which way are you going?
Doctor
Away from
C3.
the voice, I guess.
So,
Not this.
so you can try and make your way through the outskirts of the jungle area, around this clearing towards C3, or you can go through the clearing. There are two ways you can get around it.
Where did we hear the voice coming from?
It's coming from the tree line just past the clearing.
Just past the clearing. So if we make our way around, we're probably going to make it to that tree line anyway. I would assume. Can I receive any insight on that? Can I figure that out?
So where C
With Schmitty having the map, would he be able to see?
So you'd need to pass through that part of the pathway, but you could probably get round further and behind where the noise came from.
Okay, so Schmitty with the map is gonna inform everybody hey, I think that weird mimic voice is coming from the other side of the clearing, but if we go around, it might take us a bit longer, and we're still in the fucking jungle and shit. The clearing might be better for visibility, but we're a little bit more exposed. What do you guys want to do?
I don't think being exposed would be the best idea.
I'm with
Yeah, I kinda
Sophia
agree.
here.
Yeah, what I said.
Okay, round we go.
So you're in the outskirts, yeah?
Clara,
Can I-
are you okay?
Still hurts, but I'm fine.
Did you ever? No, we did. Ignore me.
We did.
You stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
I mean, what if they smell? Okay, here's what we do.
Wait.
Wait, I got an idea. Okay.
Oh no, carry on.
This is gonna sound really stupid, but we could check for drop-ins and maybe rub that on a coat that's over it.
That's exactly
I
what I
am
was gonna
not-
say.
Okay.
I was about to say I have 2 ponchos in here. If someone can rummage in and get them. So, how big are the ponchos? Could we fit 2 of us under there or something?
They
or can
are
we-
one-person ponchos.
Evelyn, do you
Never
want to use that? Evelyn, do you want to use my bag instead of that one?
Is it the cat in the bag?
I mean, I can still put things in it. Just gotta move Theo around.
Okay, I think Clara gets a poncho and we can rub shit on her to literal shit,
Literally.
actual
Yeah.
dinosaur shit, to
I-
try and mask the scent of blood, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, someone get a poncho out and let's do this thing.
I'm gonna get the poncho out and rub it in the ground.
And
Okay.
also,
Yes,
just
better idea. We don't
Just
want to
in
be picking
case.
crap.
the bag comes off. I'm gonna give Schmitty the bag this time.
Okay.
Keep this alive. I will kill you if you don't.
Why is this fucking thing wriggling?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
Just take a peek in. It's fine.
Is okay if I look in, is anything different? Because I'm expecting a cat.
Are you looking at it?
Yeah, I'm gonna look in.
There is a very small cat looking back at you.
So you open the top of the bag and you look in, expecting a cat. It is not a cat. Curled up at the bottom of this bag is a black feathered microraptor. That is basically coiled up in the position of a cat, looking up. Doesn't seem bothered by your presence.
I'm gonna go like Theo to see if it is the same animal, if it recognizes its name.
It looks up towards you expectantly, like it understands that it's talking to it.
Hang on, I'm gonna go back over to Caleb.
Okay,
what?
buddy.
Hang on, what's going on? What's wrong with the bag?
Yeah, cat is yeah.
I'm gonna look in my bag.
Mama, that's a weird fucking cat you got in your bag.
Hey, Ma! It's a weird fucking cat! Theo is very clearly a microraptor.
Theo? Is that my Theo? Good.
It looks. So I'm going to put this into the D&D chat for those who don't know what a microraptor is. I'm just going to pop this.
Compy.
Kind of. It's a proto-compy. It was a dino that was around before compies. But they look like that. It's just loading up now.
Oh my god! Wait.
Oh.
If you're, does this mean I can take you out?
I love the fact as well. I can see Debbie in chat going, "Oh no," because he knows how much of a fucker these things are in Ark.
I'm just gonna test the reins. I'm gonna take.
So I kind of like that's
Take
why I
out the
said
bag.
like I look in expecting a cat, because I've kind of been assuming that in every adventure it's probably something different and it probably adapts. Is kind of what I've been theorizing.
The bag's never been opened while you've been in a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. So that's interesting.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So you open the bag and look at Theo. And Theo is, like I said, very, very clearly a microraptor. But it still reacts to you in the same way that Theo would.
I'm gonna like reach in and give it a little pat on the head, like pat.
It kind of makes like a trilling noise as it rests its head against your hand. Like a...
Oh my guys, come look at my bag. I'm gonna call Sophia and Evelyn over. Yo, come look.
Yo, check out my pet dino.
I got a pet dino.
So now Schmitty is armed to the teeth with 2 dinosaurs. He has his venom cannon and a pet microraptor.
So as you're all distracted by the bag,
I didn't say I was
damn it.
distracted by the bag. I was rolling a poncho in dirt and shit.
okay, so you're rolling a poncho in dirt and shit while the other 3 are distracted by the bag. Right behind you,
Oh god.
and because Kara would be separated, it'll be Kara that they would look at. You hear what sounds like cracking, followed by the goofy scream that Sterling made as he fell into the chasm.
Nice, we got Sterling back.
But it's coming from right behind you.
Oh my
Right
god.
behind who?
Behind you.
You, Kara.
Me.
Yeah, because you're on your own.
Love that.
What do you do?
Let me pause my mukbang so I can think.
Oh my god. You know, Elo is locking in when she. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Mukbang paused, physically leaning forwards.
She's gonna slowly turn her head to look behind her, gripping the shit cape tighter.
Shit cake.
The shape.
I love
So standing right behind you, looking very carefully at you, not attacking, but very like standing very close and watching you carefully, is this lean and muscular bird-like Utahraptor. So a big velociraptor, basically. Utahraptor.
Oh, right. I thought you said Utah as in like. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, Utah is in the state of America, Utah.
Yeah, I went piss hole direction. I was like, what?
It's just a raptor with a UTI.
I was like, what? Okay.
And it's standing behind you, these kind of mottled black and green feathers that kind of glisten with this almost like a purple sheen, like a raven. This kind of carrion bird look, and it's kind of watching you with this long tail, with this plume of feather in that's balancing it. And it's watching you very, very carefully. It doesn't seem to blink, and when it does, you have like a nictitating membrane, like a shark closing on it. But it's moving very, very bird-like, sharp and precise, moving it in very, very quick jerking motions, and as the feathers kind of ripple as it moves, as if it's studying you, trying to make out what you are. And as its jaw opens, kind of to look at, seemingly communicate with what's around it, rather than a roar or a screech that you expected, words come from its voice, fragments of conversations that you've been having since you diverted yourself down from the aviary.
Right. Okay.
But the cadence is off. Like it sounds like it's been like clipped and cut up, and then re-put back together again.
Okay. With my background, would I know if it's aggressive?
Roll me a smart check.
Although in this case, it might be more of a dumb check.
Yay! I'm partially smart.
I'm FRT.
It is clearly sizing up a meal.
Thought so. Right.
You still got your rock from last time.
You still have my rock.
Time for more brain damage.
You do not have your rock, but you are in a jungle.
Okay. I'm gonna use the shit cape.
Okay.
And I'm gonna because I'm like kind of like leaning over it, right? I was like crouched down.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull it to me as like slowly as possible out of its like vision.
Okay.
And then like at the last second, like throw it over its face and try and like roll out of the way.
Okay, give me an improvised weapon check.
Got it.
Come on, Sophia, you've got this.
I'm using my luck dice. Yes!
Okay. I'm gonna roll its reaction. Oh. Okay, so you pull this cape up and throw it into the air, kind of try and almost like you're throwing it over its head to kind of get its attention away.
Yeah.
And you roll to the side. You roll to the side, and as you do, you hear sounds coming from both sides as the other two that you hadn't spotted come charging at you from the trees. And
fuck.
Do we hear any of this?
Do we find the clock
I would
in?
assume we heard the like goofy scream.
you would have heard the goofy scream. And as you turn towards the clearing, you turn in time to see Kara roll to the side. As these two things come charging, these two Utahraptors come charging out of the woodland. They're both going to make attacks because the reaction I rolled was savage attacks.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Can I use my actual dodge ability?
You
This time?
can. So what was your dodge ability? I'm trying to remember how dodge works.
If you've not used your interact action this combat round, you may use dodge. When targeted by a strike, roll a single skill die. If you roll a wit symbol, you dodge successfully, and the strike automatically fails.
Okie dokie. So you get to roll against one of these to try and dodge. So if you want to roll your 1 dice.
How do I do that? Just like with a normal dice? What?
So
one wit die.
just roll 1 wit dice, yeah.
Okay, I'll take my talent die off as well.
Oh god, this thing hits
Gonna roll?
hard.
So I'm not rolling.
There it is.
Well, I failed anyway.
Okay.
Womp.
So the first one comes charging out of the tree line. It jumps and it pins you to the ground. It deals 3 points of blunt damage, 2 points of slashing damage. So you take five points of damage total as the first one jumps onto you and hits you. And then the second one also hits you. But because it's actually that attack, it's to hit twice. Okay, so, and the second one, the first one pins you down and kind of jumps onto you, whereas the second one comes out and starts to slash at you with its, like, the claws on its feet. You take a total, oh god, actually that's a lot of damage, holy crap. You take a further 6 points of slashing damage, and I need to roll to see how much you're bleeding.
Right, so that's what?
Uh-oh.
That was 11 minus 6, so 7 health altogether. Okay.
Yeah. And then I need you to make 3 luck checks.
3?
3 luck checks.
Okay, we're in combat now, right?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to use rally. During a combat encounter, you can use an interact action. Choose an ally within 10 feet of you, add 1 talent die to their dice pool for the next fear check. So
Perfect.
I'm sending that to Sophia.
Perfect.
Fear check, right?
For a fear check. So
It's for fear, but I'm imagining if
there's going to be a
things
fear
go
check.
south, there's going to be a
Go
fear
into
check.
a fear check, yeah.
Right, so 3 luck, Jesus. Okay, so that's the first.
Guys, Doom clock tick down.
That's the first one.
It's 15 minutes to midnight. Thank you for the hydrate vaccine. I shall hydrate.
That's the second luck check.
Okay, that's fail. Third.
That's the third luck check.
Okay.
Oh my god!
12 minutes to midnight. In the distance, so you don't hear anything near you, but in the distance, you hear the sound of fences powering down.
Oh,
As we pass 15 minutes to midnight.
oh, no.
So that's the first thing that's happening. You also take 6 points of bleed damage.
Oh, are you just
I
dead?
think I'm down to dead, yeah. I'm on 1 health.
So you are still alive, but you are on 1 health. As these Utahraptors are ripping into Kara. So
Imagine it's just like a swarm of claws and fangs.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So Lydia, Mallory, and Schmidty, as this happens, and you are busy fawning over the Microraptor in the handbag.
That defensive is pretty cute.
You're all fawning over this Microraptor. In the distance, you hear, and then just a load of screaming and claws.
Yeah, bear in mind, this is the first time that this has happened to her, guys.
Yeah.
She doesn't realise it's real till now.
And now she realizes
so
it's
fun.
very real.
Okay. How well can we see what is happening?
You can basically, looking in Kara's direction, you can see the one Utahraptor with the poncho over its head kind of trying to shake it off, and then behind them you can clearly see Kara on the floor with the 2 raptors clawing at her on top of her.
Okay. I would like to spank Nedry, my venom cannon, to make him spin at the raptors.
Okay. So how the fuck am I going to mechanically do this? Hang on.
You said Deuce is going to be rolling for. the
Yes,
attack
I'm just
rolls.
trying to work out what role it would be. Okay, roll me a.
Because if
I
this
guess,
goes wrong,
hang
we could
on.
end up just killing Kara with a single point of damage.
you know what? I'm going to do this as a tier 3 improvised weapon. So I'm going to throw this onto your character sheet. Give me 1 second. This is the most bullshit potential thing we've ever done. But this thing does damage because it is an improvised weapon tier 3. So let me get this onto Deuce's sheet. So for those just joining us.
I'm currently spanking a dinosaur that I'm carrying wrapped in a coat.
Not my dinosaur, though.
Okay, so in your inventory, Deuce, you will see under items T3 improvised weapon. If you click the cross swords and you want to do 5 dice in the skill pool for it.
Fucking hell.
Sorry, what am I doing?
So in your items, you'll see tier 3 improvised weapon. And you'll see
not yet.
it should be there. Actually, no, I'm sorry, I put it into Schmidt's, that's why you can't see it. It needs to be in Sterling's. Okay, now you can see it. Right, click the crossed swords icon.
Yep.
And then where it says dice pool, change that to 5.
Cool.
That is a critical success because it's 2 luck symbols.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Fucked.
so Schmitty, explain to me what you do with your venom cannon.
So he kind of like plants it on the floor and like straddles over it to keep it in control. He like grabs the neck with one hand to like try and angle and aim where it's gonna shoot, and then he like reaches behind and fucking smacks it on the arse.
So you
Like,
see,
imagine, like Mario riding Yoshi, where like Mario like when he commands Yoshi, he kind of like punches it on the back of the head.
you smack you. This chittering noise. It's no voting. So the chat asked, because obviously these dinosaurs turn back into whatever they are when you get back to it. What you're actually carrying around? It's the office intern. You're just spanking the intern.
Like I like to imagine that the intern, like every time he sees Schmitty from now on, he's just gonna lightly blush.
Like have trauma. And as
Hey,
you
wanna get coffee later?
as you spank this intern, the throat expands. There's this chittering noise, and then all of a sudden there's this spray of venom that goes over these 2 Utah raptors, and as it hits them clearly in sort of the nose and the eyes, they scatter into the tree line, leaving just the one with the thing over its head with you. Kara, you are looking very injured, and you all can clearly see this.
Right, I'm going to run in with the.
Get her up, let's get going.
With the Healy
The Healy kit.
Yeah, Healy kit.
Weedy, weedy, weedy.
Okay, so we need a smarts check to heal, or I'd say it will heal a single point of health, but it will stop bleeding.
Okay.
Only 2 points away from permanent death.
Yeah.
But it's better than 1. Okay, so smarts, let's go. I got this.
Thanks.
There's a look there though.
That is a fail. Are you re-rolling? Or...
I've got rerolls. I can do this. I'm smart.
You are able to stabilize and stop the bleeding and heal a single health point.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
So the good thing is, in 2 minutes of actual real life time, you are about to roll to see if you bleed out, because the timer on it is actual like 10-minute real life timer for bleeds.
Oh yikes.
So you were about to bleed out. So
let's get her up and let's get going.
Yep.
Okay. I'm holding on to like one side of you.
okay. So
Schmitty's got to deal with his fucking intern venom butt cannon.
I'll help on the other side.
Okay. So just remember, by the way, because we are in the literal, like, the last stage of the bar for health, so you are in the trauma stage, you are...
I'm in a dead stage.
Well, it's dead when you reach the bottom of that block.
Oh, right.
So
I get it.
weakened means that you reduce all your skill checks by 1 dice.
Yeah.
Limping means that you are now at half speed.
Okay, so I'm at 15, got it.
Yep. And trauma increases the difficulty of all your checks by 1. So not only have you got less dice, you've got to get a higher score.
Because I've been rolling so great.
And you kind of grab Kara and you make your way into the tree line whilst the one Utahraptor is still distracted by the shit cloak.
You don't even have the shit cloak anymore.
Covering up the blood smell is suddenly a lot less viable.
And I'm just trying. I'm just getting a name generator up. Give me a second. And you are carrying. I'm just getting an intern name. Give me a second. You're carrying Travis the intern. As you make your way down and you break out the tree line, and we've got, but just so you know what time it was, we've got about another half an hour left because I don't want to run too late because I know people got stuff. But
well, I feel like we are hitting the
you are
here.
breaking into the shoreline. So as you kind of run, kind of half carrying Kara, you do hear noise coming from behind you as the fences have failed. You do hear the distant sound of the T-Rex that you heard earlier in the woods, seemingly moving not towards the tree line, but it is in the jungle area. Let me just do the sound of this trilling from this T-Rex in the wood line.
Oh, I think this might be a deep.
And as you hit the edge of the tree line, you hear the sounds of the Utahraptors that were in the jungle sort of back away into the tree line. The open air hits your skin. You get the tang of salt water as waves crash against the rocks near a dock that you can see. But you are not fully alone. Between you and your salvation, in the edge of the water of the shoreline, there is a hulking shadow that is in the shallow waters. These small eyes that are glinting like polished amber, and along its back you can see this jagged spine, this prehistoric sail cutting through the waterline, as this thing is huge. As it seems to be shifting through the shallows using its claws, fishing near the shallow shore where the dock is. Very, very clearly, for anybody who hasn't caught this out, this is a Spinosaur.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so
Fine, we've got Travis.
we've got to get to the boats, right? How far away from it are we?
So it would take you a couple of turns to run there. You're probably around about 120 feet away. There is rubble scattered on the shore from various kind of like escape attempts. You can see there's like rubble that's from different teams that have tried to get across and not managed to make it. You can also see there's some areas of the dock that have been torn off by creatures and left, so that is like cover. So you could attempt to either run it or stealth it.
Stealth.
I think stealth it is a good idea for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a great gift, by the way, Deuce, in the...
I mean,
to
be fair, they're gonna smell us because we've got one very bloody person.
That is true.
Do we just want to book it?
Can't run though.
We can carry you. Fine.
Can we?
You could try.
Yeah, I was kind of assuming that like Mallory and Lydia are helping Kara like move because Kara would be all fucked
No,
up.
we are. We're like either side, but like we can't like full on carry. I don't think.
Yeah, you would get disadvantage to your wit checks trying to run, basically, as you're trying to carry Kara with you.
Schmitty wouldn't be great with trying to run because he has the whole fucking venom cannon to like worry about, like just in case it gets like unwieldy. So
yeah, quick question
running isn't a great idea.
Who's helping with the venom cannon and who's helping with Kara?
Oh.
Which one of you is gripping me, guys?
Yeah,
It should have been me.
yeah. Who's gripping Kara and who's gripping the intern?
I mean, personally, I think Clara should be helping and making sure that her little teeny tiny raptor's okay. A little, you know, just saying.
Yeah, fine. You can have this one.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah.
And just remember, when you're carrying someone, arm around the shoulders, not around the ass.
No promises.
2 hands for a reason. All I'm saying.
2 points of contact. Keep them balanced. Okay, so
Hello, I am so sorry.
funny. So how are you attempting this? And so, are you running or you stealthing?
Stealth.
I think trying to be careful would be best for all parties here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Just pray
let's try
they
and
can't
stealth
smell.
this.
Okay. So the way that we'll do this, because we've got 2 lots of people carrying, so Mallory and Schmidty, you need to do a joint stealth check. Because you're carrying Travis, you both get 1 dice less in your wit pool because you're at disadvantage, but you both need to roll, and we'll add the successes together.
Okay.
So it's a wit check each with 1 less dice.
Can we have
how
a Pink Panther
many-
theme?
May I know how many we're going to need to make?
You may not.
Okay. All right then. Okay. Well, I'm rolling my wit, so that's just 2 dice. Raw.
So wait.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm still on. Wait, would I be on 1 because I'm on
Yep.
wind as well?
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
All of them smart, are you serious?
so you're all very, very smartly walking into the open.
Can I, perchance, reroll?
You may re-roll. Still only 1 dice though.
Am I supposed to be rolling at this point?
Not yet. Now.
Just
I
checking.
think I
Oh,
think
no,
I'll
doom
also
clock.
re-roll. I'm also going to re-roll mine.
Go for it.
Come on. Fuck! What?
Yes, holy shit!
Oh my
Okay.
god.
3 minutes to midnight.
Ah, the light.
Fucking hell, guys.
It's insane. Rolling all smart fuck ups to rolling all like the
All
most
strange.
detrimental strange fuck ups.
Yeah, you went from 3 smarts to 3 strange. Okay, so meanwhile, Lydia and Kara. Again, you've got to do the same, but Kara can't reduce their rolls anymore. Because they are at 0 dice. So we are at Lydia making a wit check at disadvantage.
Sorry.
Oh, this
It's
is
2 dice.
yep.
Is this the first TPK session?
It might be.
No.
Can I re-roll?
You can re-roll.
Yep, I think I'm gonna have to.
Okay. So
Technically, I still have action sequence.
you can use action sequence if you want.
We have ads coming up in like 30 seconds, by the way, if you want to
that-
snooze them.
I can't snooze. Can you hit the snooze button?
Yeah. Okay.
You can't re-roll a file check because you haven't got a chance to make a check because you have no dice to roll because you're too injured.
So
Good night.
So. Fucking hell.
Well,
So,
Well.
considering the fact that Lydia and Kara got 1 and no strange, meanwhile Mallory and Schmidty got none with 3 strange, the Spinosaur's attention turns to Mallory and Schmidty as it comes surging out of the water towards you.
shit.
You said you had something that you had an idea for, Schmidty. What are you trying to do?
Travis!
Here, help me out with this, kid. We're gonna throw the little fucker, and we're gonna use it as bait. So
What little
I would like to
fucker?
throw Travis at the Spinosaur.
I was gonna say, if you are
fucking
throwing
God.
Theo,
So like
I
the pair
will
of us
murder
kind of
you.
like a caber toss, like heave,
okay.
ho!
Okay, combined grit check, please. You
low dice on this.
wouldn't have the lower dice on this.
Oh, would I not?
No, so you get 2 because you still get your disadvantage from being feared, but you're attempting something that would require 2 people anyway, whereas running would just be a disadvantage. So
I'm using.
okay.
What? There we go.
I'm
Oh
going
my
to...
god.
I'm re-rolling
Can
that.
reroll?
Yeah.
I swear down if we get all
2 lucks. That's a critical
2 lucks?
success. Added together, right?
That's critical success. Okay. How do I want to do this? So
Heave ho!
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check
Oh, that's great.
to see if this thing is smart enough to not eat the intern. It is not smart enough to not eat the intern. So you lob Travis the Venom Cannon Dilophosaur intern. I should have called him Kevin.
You may or may not be gay now. We don't know.
And you lob them towards where the Spinosaur is, and in a flurry of teeth, within seconds, this Spinosaur has got Travis the Dilophosaur Venom Cannon in its mouth and is crunching away. In the distraction, I will say this to all of you. Combine together, if you can all make a luck check. So this is everybody's dice together. All of you need to make a luck check. The target is 4.
How many dice do
How
me
do I
and
do it? Yeah, I get like 1.
So
right?
you get 1.
What about me?
Lydia, you are uninjured, so you get your normal roll.
Can I use my leftover look?
You can.
That's what I can do.
Schmitty, you would get your luck pool, and
I was
Mallory.
going to say, Schmitty might carry here. Let's see how this
Yeah.
goes.
how many?
Rolling.
You get 2.
Oh! I get 2.
Yep.
It's on you.
Okay.
Can I
did
re-roll
3
mine?
That counts,
successes.
right?
A total of 4. You make the check. So
Let's fucking go!
not only do you make it onto the boat, the keys are on the boat for you to get away.
Yes.
Because if that luck check had failed, the boat
keys were-
didn't have the keys.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, that's so
The sign on the
Actual
dashboard.
Schmitty
Keys are in
carry.
the
Holy
lobby.
shit.
So the spare keys for the emergency boats were in the visitor center. You never checked the like the side rooms and stuff, the offices where they had them all.
Could it be something like even stupider, where like the binder that Schmitty picked up, the spare keys just happened to be in that and just slipped out, so he
no,
accidentally had them
right.
the entire time.
I like the idea of how about. I'm just trying to think of how to do this with luck as a good representation. How about this could be quite fun. Yeah, the binder that Schmitty had, you kind of get onto the boat and you're looking for instructions. And as you flip through the instructions to try and find, shit, the boat's got no keys. As you turn it over, it's sellotaped to the back page of the book as the emergency key.
Fuck yeah, that's so perfect.
And
good.
with a final heave, you turn the engine on and the boat lurches forward. Water sprays in every direction as behind you the Spinosaur lunges, but is left behind and roars in frustration as the distance grows. As you are coming away, because we do hit 0 minutes to midnight right as you are coming away, right as midnight hits, the T-Rex comes crashing through the tree line behind the Spinosaur, but is too far away from you to get to you because you have left the island.
And then hold on, we have spent more than 2 minutes IRL, so do we check if Kara bleeds out?
No, she stopped
No,
it with the
I will.
medical kit.
Oh,
Yeah.
with the med- yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And as the rain pelts your faces, the boat slams against waves, but manages to go out into the bay. And after a few seconds, the fog hits you again. The roar of the surf fades, and the waves beneath you vanish. And we've hit. Oh, good! Thank God, someone paused the ads. The water underneath you vanishes, and suddenly there is only a flat, empty space beneath you as the boat screeches over glass, sliding with impossible smoothness into the edges of the soundstage. Reality snaps back around you. The island, the storm, the dinosaurs, all nightmare is gone. You see props and animatronics being moved around you. Your pulse is still pounding, and the nerves are just tingling, but it's all a movie again. Kara, your wounds are gone. Sterling, you wake up in your what's it called? Trailer, completely unharmed again.
3, 4, 3.
3 for 3.
3.
But whilst this is all going on, you see what seems to be a medical team hauling 2 bodies from what is clearly a stage accident. And as they're pulling them out from the kind of the area to kind of get them over to the medical tent, you see the limp, lifeless body of the extra who was on the helicopter with you at the start, along with the body of an intern with a name tag saying Travis.
No.
Oh.
Damn it. I was going to do a whole bit where I wink at him and be like, give me a coffee, won't you, babe? But it looks like I'm getting my own coffee for now.
And as this all happens, you can see Victor taking notes as well as Jimmy. As Jimmy turns to the crew and goes, another faulty animatronic. We need to get better suppliers. But, as time goes on, the injuries are forgotten, and the movie is another stage success. As you all retire back to your trailers to settle down from the events of the day.
Oh, could I say something to Kara?
You can, yeah?
Welcome to Silvermoon, yeah?
Kara, mildly traumatized.
And as you're all leaving towards your tents, Victor comes over with a smile on his face. Another amazing shoot as always. I'll see you all in the next one. And he smiles, and as he smiles, for the first time you don't see the perfect white smile of the sort of prime director that you've always seen. The teeth are yellowed and jagged. But that's all that you see.
Oh my
Can
God.
Schmitty say something to him?
I'm calling him, he's a demon.
He's a demon. We said the contract of our employment. We signed them.
Are we
I
warlocks?
didn't even think of that. What the hell?
Oh my God!
Is that why I saw Warlock earlier? Because you're the director?
No.
No!
Can
I'm a
Schmitty-
warlock, mate. Don't fucking tempt me with this shit. I know about contracts and signing them.
Can Schmitty say something to Victor?
Of course.
Yeah, it looks like it was a box office hit. Good thing this one wasn't terminated, huh?
He looks at you with this look of understanding, and he says,
You are trying your...
we'll see what happens in the next movie. Watch your
Yeah.
back. And remember, don't even
Never break
think
character.
about breaking character.
Yes, sir.
And as he goes to walk away, again, that aura of exhaustion that you saw around him seems to hit him in a wave as he stumbles for a few steps and then carries on walking.
He's a warlock.
That's the end of this session. So a few days after you all get home and get settled back, one thing takes your attention as a letter comes through the post with a casting call for Silvermoon Studios. And that's where we finish.
Oh, that was good.
3 for 3 on Sterling. Holy shit.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And it's all self-inflicted as well.
Every time.
Every single one.
At what point do the Reddit subreddits start up about Silvermoon? Is Sterling's death planned every time?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
It's not like it's a South Park thing.
Yeah, I imagine that there's this whole like, you know how you get like all the movie theory boards like on like 4chan and Reddit kind of stuff, where they're trying to work out like all the weird stuff that's going on. I imagine there is a conspiracy theorist somewhere with like the biggest load of red tape, like connecting together all the dots with them. Yeah, you with your like different photos from different sets, and then like photos from like old films that are out of print. It's like, is this the same person? Question mark, that kind of thing. But yeah, so that is where we will end.
Harry Sterling in this movie from 1930.
Yeah, exactly. So that is where we will finish today's session. Let me just turn off the jungle sounds. That's Icy Wind still. Oh, I never turned on the ocean. Damn it, I never turned on the ocean side stuff.
I don't hear anything at the moment.
Yeah, there should have been like ocean side stuff. But yeah, so that is the third session of Legends of the Silver Scream. So let me get my list up to what the next movie was. So we can tell you all what the next movie in the list will be. So obviously we've done Five Nights at Freddy's, we have done Deep Blue Sea, this was Jurassic Park. The next one, I'm getting a bit of echo from somewhere, the next movie is Cabin in the Woods.
That's my favourite.
Jesus.
I still
such a
haven't
good
seen
movie.
that one.
We will watch Cabin in the Woods before we do that session, so if we don't get a chance to see you maybe this weekend, I will stream it into Discord.
Yes!
Ooh, that could be fun.
That could be fun.
I will totally watch that.
Do we
bro.
wanna-
Such a good
Hang
film.
on to that.
Should I schedule a movie night? Right.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it as an Underrealm event. We'll stream it into the Underrealm Discord. Maybe Saturday
Wild.
night potentially.
Wild, I'm not in.
Oh no, actually, yeah.
Shit.
We will do it somewhere.
We totally forgot about
I forgot about that. We will do this. We will do it somewhere. We will sort it out. But we will do a stream of it somewhere. My brain just doesn't work. I've just done like 3.5 hours of DMing. Give me a break. But yeah, so for those who have joined us for the first one, we do a different movie every week for this, but the studio story will continue each session as they try and work out exactly what is going on at Silvermoon. But for now, we are going to go get a raid on the go. Let me have a look who is live. Let's see who we've got. That's me echoing back. Oh, actually, we can raid into Moody, I think. Moody's still playing Resi 4 at the moment.
Moody!
So
Yeah.
we will get a raid over to the lovely Moody Charm. So let me get that raid on the go, but we will finish up here. In terms of stuff this week, I know a few people have got stuff on. I myself will be back on... Is it tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. I'm doing Crow Country. It just depends on what goes on with... Oh, sorry, I'm getting a bit of an echo from Deuce.
Yeah, it's coming from Deuce.
Yeah, we will be doing Crow Country potentially tomorrow. Just depends on what's going on with family and hospital. But hopefully we'll be doing Crow Country tomorrow. But if not, I will be back on Friday, which ironically, after the Jurassic Park themed stuff, we are launching an Ark server, which is Jurassic Park style.
Oh, nice.
So good.
Jurassic Ark.
Jurassic Ark. There's an Underrealm Ark server that is being launched. If you are a member of Underrealm, you are able to join that in there. The Ark server is done as a VTuber hide and seek, so we're shoving as many VTubers on an island as we can, and then ruthlessly hunting them down over the course of a few days to see what happens. So that's going to be going on. Starting from Friday, who else has got stuff on this week? Obviously, Tiny, you're still on hiatus. Starry, you're doing YouTube stuff. Has anyone got anything on Twitch? I'm guessing Deuce is still on hiatus as well. Ella, have you got anything on this week?
Tomorrow I'll be continuing playing Crime Scene Cleaner, which I've been having an absolute blast with. And then on Thursday, I should be finishing off Set the Princess.
Let's go. Cool. Ken, what about you?
Yeah, you know it. I've got Yakuza Friday happening. That's going to be very exciting. And then Saturday, I've got a collab over on David Demantoid's Big Donathon thing. We're probably going to be playing Pummel Party, I would assume. There has been talks about doing genital jousting on Blue Twitch. I don't know how serious he is about that, but that might be happening.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it as aggressively unsexy as possible, because I'm a little goofball like that, and it'll be really funny. And then Sunday more Eiyuden Chronicle, and then yeah, that's the vibe this week.
Cool. So that is everything coming up this week. So we will leave you all to it. Have a great rest of your evening. We're going to raid over to Moody. I'm going to get the ending screen going. But we will see you next time for Legends of the Silver Screen, hopefully next Tuesday. And if not, we'll see you in other streams. But have a great rest of the evening. And we'll catch you all soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Bye.
Bye.